Looking for my limbs. I just canceled one of my shows to watch me a film. I got a whole ass down so bad, gotta put her on film. I bought that whole lot of clothes, but she love her skims.
That money on top.
Hey, my bitch so bad she can't even go outside. My bitch so bad she can't even go online. Don't say you ride for me, little bitch, you ride. Don't say you die for me, little bitch, she's died. Don't say you die for me, little bitch, you die. Let's go. She's a good girl, tell her let go. She can't take on my strength no more. So, play with my ass, Dior. Live life on the hill, I can see her. Don't play with me, gangster, I don't see her. I stay with a 10, she a Leo. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheater.
I'ma make it back and probably spend it all on you. From the back, so don't nobody talk. I put them Phoebes on your decollete, know you feel dog shit. Bitches best stay in they place or move around with caution. Phoebes on your decollete. Baby, pull up through the Beto. Turn the lights down, I'm sliding through the Beto. Members only riding through the Beto. Fam like spooky.
I stay with a 10, she a Leo. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheater. Your whole gang just told, who's your leader? My whole gas me up, cheerleader. Take me a cup, seal. Me and Lil Twin locked in, ain't worried about none. Seal. You up in your face, little bitch, get hit with this gun. Seal. It's opium form, I'm raising these bitch like some duns. Seal. I'm a bomb, I'm something, I'm blunt. Ah yeah, it's a chase. Get a K, hit his chest, hit his waist. We say.
What's good? What's good, Eunice? I'm doing good. Stream was a little delayed today. We had some last minute bookings. I didn't take it off the schedule, but probably better for your time zone, EU. Not so great for the US, but here's what it is. Working from home, that's it. That's the strat.
You got to be living up on the rock if you don't know my voice. Swamp Izzo. I am music.
I'm curious to see how I'm curious to know how long this climb is actually going to take, because this account's MMR is like it's like it's an actual Iron MMR account, you know, because I didn't want to skip through those lower. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Can't carry the piggies today. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Can't always carry them. But that's what you signed up for, unfortunately. And when you downloaded League of Legends and you decided that you wanted to play ranked. Yeah, I mean, my MMI is definitely, it is pretty insane, but is the season already reset? No, it's not. It's 2 days, I believe. Pretty good Nocturne game. Here we go. Let's get into it. Sana told me she wanted to try lethality build. Alrighty. Let us begin. In this game... No, I didn't do my runes. Disaster. I thought I played Nocturne my last game, but I realized that I was doing practice tool. Okay. We're playing Electrocute Nocturne. It's alright, it's alright. I can get nerfed a little bit. Am I trying to reach Masters in 2 days? No. I'm just playing and trying and being educational with farming kind of junglers, concepts and stuff like that. Alright, locking in. It's Brand versus Soraka bot. We have a Thresh. Oh, it's Brand mid actually. We have a Thresh support. Top lane is... Oh no, it is Thresh top. Okay, interesting. Thresh top. So he has a pretty good gank setup. Volibear looks like he's going to play like a psychopath. Syndra versus Mel mid. Syndra is an immobile mage, so blowing flash early is a potential goal. You know, in this case, I might actually just part the top. Thresh has such insane gank setup. Even though bot lane, you know, it might be volatile. I could easily see Soraka playing just super safe as well. They have like double defensive sums. This is actually a game I'm going to part the top. Yeah. So in this game, we're going to be parting to top. Just because it's more likely a chance where I think I can get a kill. Do I need to do like... I might have to do like a lethality build this game, like unironically, because I want to electrocute, but we'll see. It's pretty bad this game. Actually, it's not that bad. Actually, no, I'm going to go lethality Nocturne this game. For sure. Oh, I don't have attack speed either. This is going to be so terrible. I was practicing Zyra clears just before I started my stream, and it just like, I didn't realize. I thought I had Nocturne runes because... Whatever. It's all good. Investing in Barca jungle, so it's gonna be interesting. I haven't invested many, to be honest. I wonder where I should put my chat.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I guess here is okay. Yeah, I'll just put it like here. Alright, so we're gonna path towards top. I need to make sure I realize that I have Electrocute and that I don't try and 1v1 in Barca because I'm gonna... Oh, she has Electrocute as well, actually. So do I need to ward this? I'm actually gonna hold my ward. I don't think I need to ward. Actually, he might start my Raptors. Yeah, I can get this guy to ward. See if I can micromanage my team a little bit. Alright, so yeah, we're pathing to top in this game. I have a Thresh and a Volibear with some pretty aggressive things. It's just my gameplay in this game is to get a kill top early. So in the first clear, I just really want to, as a farming jungler, I really want to just focus on my clear speed. Unlikely that I'm going to look for any early kind of ganks. Look how sad this is. No attack speed shard and no alacrity playing Nocturne. Extremely a sad experience. So we have no information on where Mbasa is starting. So if you don't know, oh, this is not good. My Thresh is already 1 HP. Which is okay. He does have TP. Okay, this guy trades. Is he going to flash? He's just going to die. So the top wave is bouncing now. That's a piece of information that we need to know. I'm going to try and pull this actually into the bush. So unless they're actually looking here with their cam, you know, I'll have that. I'll hide my presence a little bit. I'm actually not going to skip red here because I'm not too afraid of Mbasa invading, to be honest. Now this wave is pushing, so there's unlikely there's going to be any gank for me to do topside. So here I'm just looking for top scuttle. Because those things happened early, right? That's kind of out of my control. Unlikely I'm going to gank this. My Thresh didn't ping like flash or anything, so I'm going to ping bot here because I think bot is the most likely chance that Mbasa can actually go. They still have not seen. I'm going to ping my team here that, you know, kind of what I'm doing. If I see Mbasa, I'll pop a pot. I'm going to push it towards top. I'm going to keep backing my bot lane because if Mbasa is not here, process of elimination, there she is. So we're going to drop some deep wards, no gank top. We're going to maintain our really good tempo. We're going to base right here. Pretty standard first clear. And now we have enemy jungle downloaded. So what is my first item going to be if I'm doing this? Maybe something like this. Since I'm going lethality. My Thresh died again.
Enemy has been slain.
Found the win style so easy, but it's hard to replicate. I would say this style is easier to replicate than playing something like Kindred, Lee Sin, that kind of thing. Because it's very structured. As you can see, I'm not doing anything low percentage. I'm simply just going regular tempo versus spare tempo. I will look to do things in my spare tempo, which means my camps are all farmed. And I will not do anything unless it's a guaranteed kill when my camps are up. Simple as that. There we go, we got some good information here. So because she's so delayed, this is information that I can use against her. Yeah, my guy wants to do dragon, that's not going to happen. I'm going to check just for a pink here. Simple little things like this, you know, simple just keeping good tempo allows me to do this. Pull it out. Simply take it and back off. No, we're not doing dragon. Yeah, it's most certainly not doing dragon. That would be super... Okay, I didn't dodge here, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe you could ward it. I'm going to micromanage my team here to use this ward here. Since Mbasa is pathing down and I'm pathing up, I want this guy to pink ward the dragon. I'm really micromanaging my team here. Nice. That's super big. We know Mbasa is pathing bot, so I'm going to warn this guy. I'm going to look for my proximity. Volibear's doing something crazy, so I'm going to react. Is it killable? Will he stay for this wave? Yes, he will. I have electrocute, so hopefully I can kill this guy. If I had Conquer here, this would be a free kill. Oh, here we go. How am I going to play this gank? I'm going to hold everything. Spell shield something. Okay, I'm actually just going to die here. Volibear's broken. What did I spell shield? I spell shield something. Oh, I'm actually Dead. Okay, and Ambassa shows topside. Okay, disrespecting Volibear. That was actually crazy. He still had Ignite as well. So I didn't spell shot anything. Oh, I spell shot his W. That was actually well played.
Has been slain.
Yep. This is simply just not knowing some limits. But what do we do next? Okay, Ambassa is probably going to do this. So in this case, I'm actually going to straight rush the dragon. So whenever you die, you do something silly. Most important thing is ask what's next. Because we know that he's going to be doing this. So, you know, something can go bad, but as long as you maintain your mental, you can make a good decision afterwards. Yep, so nothing to do here. I'm 1 camp off 6. Potentially I could ult bot, but we'll see. So I'm watching bot really hard here because I have ult. So I'm watching mid. Both low mid. I'm about to hit 6. And nice. Okay, immediately after killing him. You know, your team's going to be pinging like crazy. You just mute that guy. Because you are an ult-based champion, okay? Like, obviously I can see that they're low here, right? I can see that they're low. But I'm still going to wait till it's like free kills for me. It wasn't free kills, right? It literally wasn't free kills here. So, since I use my ult here, I'm not going to run bot and just hope that they stay and hope that they int. Yeah, Electrocute was a mistake. Electrocute was a mistake. So I'm making it work. I'm just going to act like it's a handicap. So this Volibear is going to be it's going to be a situation here. And I'm not going to actually be able to build to kill him, which is... I'm going to have to adapt my win con this game. My win con is going to be Dragon. Since I already have 1 Dragon, my win con is going to be Dragon. Even though I'm pathing to top, I'm going to keep that in mind. So let's say, yeah, in a game where like, okay, I want to path to top. You know, I want to play around my first kill being maybe a Thresh here. Right? And it doesn't go your way. You're just going to have to adapt. Yeah, I'm looking around. Still, I'm not going for anything here. Even though Volibear is literally 1 HP. Now I can maybe think about killing top because he's staying here on this wave. I'm going to ping my Thresh. So even though I don't have ult here, I'm assuming... Okay, I'm turning around. He cleared the wave way quicker than I thought. Ambassa shows mid, making a plate. We see now that Ambassa did her blue, which means most likely he'll path the bot side. So maybe I should have read the Volibear's movement a little bit better there, but it's okay. I honestly thought he was just going to base instead of try and take the next wave like a psychopath. So there's a wave here. You always prioritize your Krugs first anyway. We know Ambassa should go bot side. We're going to sweep through here. We're going to take Scuttle. Okay, does my mid have TP? Okay, my mid actually has TP here. So, on the next wave, there is actually a chance I can use my ult mid. So we're just going to watch. We're going to ping. Since I need to kill this faster, I'm going to use my smite. Okay, he backed. I back. Simple as that. Syndra clears the wave. I just back. And now we just continue and maintain this structure of my Grump is spawning soon. Okay, I'm looking at the lane here. I've got ult. This looks pretty good. Damn. Gonna get this guy.
Double kill.
This guy's probably out. Can't really chase him. Nothing to do. So just back to your camps. I'm assuming all his bot side is down since he has red now, so simply back to it. And a lot of this style that I'm playing right now is just literally about not over-forcing something, right? And just waiting for opportunities to present themselves and maintaining agency. Then my bot lane is dying here. I'm not going to really care about it unless he looks like he's going to chase, but I think he's going to kill him before I get there. So I'm not going to worry about it. Ult's not up, so... Like, I could have ran here, right? And potentially killed this guy. But I also could be running there. It's just kind of low percentage. It's a classic low percentage play. This game actually is going to be hard. I think the main reason this game might be hard is just because of my build. So let's see. What is this Syndra going to do? Is she going to push next wave? It looks like she is. So I'm going to smite this and get ready to move here. So I'm moving. I need a spell shield, just her stun. So if I can land this Q here, she might actually just die. And I spell shield it, feed her backwards. Huge electrocute proc. Now, will I be able to contest the grubs? No, I'm not. Because Volibear is there. Right, so I'm just looking for something else to do. Dragon is spawning in 20 seconds. Ult's in 30 seconds. Probably could have been a decent time to base, but here we go. Yeah, we just check some camps. We play on the bot side. So don't try and like compensate something you can't do. Like I can't contest that grub, you know. So I'm just gonna spam ping my team to do this stuff. And we're just gonna trade. Tempo is technically even here. However, it's the second drag, so it dies pretty quickly. If the team helps. Yeah, this guy's here. If we all just do this though, it'll die very quickly. So here we really don't want to fight. We're going to let this guy die. We're going to let this guy die just for the dragon. Yeah, and then we're going to spam ping our team to run. Run, 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 run. No fight, no fight. Volibear is missing. So we need to kind of play really to minimize here. This guy wants to die, I will, but Volibear is still here. Okay, we take the free kill. And we just leave. We still leave because we know Volibear is coming. So I'm just going to actually base here. Right, so you need to know how many numbers. This was like already, we were already kind of exceeding our limit here of taking dragon, but... Alright, what am I building now? I think this is okay. But yeah, my build this game is actually... If I lose this game, it's gonna be because of my build.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Alright, mid game has begun, or is about to begin. I have no ult, so I'm just going to go back to farming. My bot side should actually be all up here. I actually should have parred there, but I'm just going to full clear the bot. So what you want to do with Nocturne, okay, my primary target this game is not actually going to be the Volibear. I'm not even going to go to this. Like, this Volibear can just do whatever he wants.
Enemy rampage.
I'm going to be mostly looking to catch the Syndra in the side lane. That's going to be my main kind of goal. Is to catch the Syndra. But right here, I'm just farming to my ults up. So in these kinds of games, right, the house, you know, it may be burning down around you, but you just got to stay composed. Number one, most important advice, just stay composed. Don't try and help a losing lane, right? I've never actually tried to help this guy once, unless I thought I could actually kill the Volibear. So Syndra is mid again. Yep, we try and help the losing lane. Ult in 14, I'm going to go for the free mid kill. Ult in 10. May not even need to ult, so I'm just going to hold it here. Unfortunately, I don't have ulti hunter, which is really unfortunate for me. Just throw the spell shield. Yep, great. Anything to do here? Doesn't look like it. I'm going to bait my Thresh a little bit here. Maybe we can land hook. And now we can actually fight. I'm going to chase this guy. Okay, we couldn't kill him. I messed up my E. Take on this guy. And done. Now, anything else left to do here? Not really. Don't have my items, so I'm just going to look for his camps. Since he was in my jungle for a while and I just have spare time and I have nothing else to do, I'm just going to look for his camps. I have to be a little bit careful about Volibear here. But this is a really big play. Like, I didn't really want to base after that play because I just have nothing else to do. I want to continue this round. I want to be really greedy. So now my round is finished. I'm going to base. I don't want to look for to take wolves here because Volibear and Mbasa can be coming here. As you can see, there he is. Even though I didn't my item, it's fine. Now just full clear the bot again. It is uptime, downtime, but I'm just going to play around my ult cooldown. This guy is, again, not a target for me because he's too OP. My build is not, you know, it's not built for this. I actually really want to get these Krugs and then get out of here. Like, I do not want to stay here. I want to take this and just run. right now my win con is dragon. So, and right now their win con is volibear. So as long as I can maintain playing to my win con, which is the dragon right here, right? I already have 2 dragons. This is my win con. Okay, I have ult. Something's happening here. Volibear is involved though, so I'm just going to tell my team to run. I'm instantly here. This is all done, right? This play is done. I'm going to look to trade. This play is done. I'm just looking to trade. I'm looking, is Syndra going to be bot here? Is Syndra here? No, he's not. Is he going to be bot? Yes, he is. So we're going to dive this guy. He just used stun. Let's go. He might flash, so run ahead of him. Really good. As you can see, perfect example, right? When it's doomed here, just make your own play. Don't compensate for your team there. Now, it looks like the Ambassador is going for my jungle. So I'm just going to go for a jungle. I feel pretty safe being here because I have really good vision here and I know that Ambassador's here. Maybe we can even look for him here with my team. Alright, TP's coming in. I'm going to still be greedy here. I'm still watching. So you want to watch. You want to do camps as you watch. You want to do camps as you watch, as you're doing things. Okay, Thresh TP's. Only looking to fish for some free kills here because I still know Volibear is on the top side. Okay, we look at Soraka. I'm going to smite her first. She plays flash. I'm not going to chase. We're going to run straight here. We want to fight this guy. We want to focus this objective. So any fight here is good. Although it may be hard to take this dragon. Volibear is here actually. I kind of want to start it, but it might not be good. Like this fight might actually not be good. In this situation, I'm just going to backping my team. Because this third dragon is really tanky. Okay, I don't want to be the one to start it. Okay, he definitely took my side. We're actually just going to give this dragon. I'm going to backping my team here. Unless I'm hanging around, it might be okay. I'm going to look to execute this guy. Nice. So the situation can change that quickly. Like, enemy team just started running it. Now we really just want to focus the dragon. Like, we don't want to play for the fight. This dragon is everything. And the enemy team can't really do much about it. I have no ult, so I just want to look to poke with Qs here. I don't want to look to go in. I'm going to keep maintaining. Oh, whoops. I should not have spell shielded that. Yeah, my team can just keep poking. I'm going to throw a Q here as well. Kill the ward. This dragon is everything again. Okay, nice. We get the play. We get the Q. Perfect. And what do we do here? Should we base or should we full clear up? I'm thinking we base here. So greed or base? We want to base. And we want to also tell our team to base. So I think micromanaging your team is like something, a big part of this game. And then also just adapting to what's happening on your screen. I'm going to go for the... What item should I go for this? I'm going to go for this ult item. Since I'm building lethality. The most sad rune page I've ever used in my life. Ulti Hunter would be so good here. All right, so let's talk about this round. It's about to be uptime. Okay, this guy is overstaying right here. I'm not sure why. He might need like an item or something. Your team based and they all desynced. Okay, so this is actually time to just farm. I want to fight in a lane that is not where this Volibear is. So I'm going to go to this and I'm going to look to ult top. If anyone shows on this top wave here, I'm going to kill them. Well, it can only be Syndra or Kai'Sa. So if she shows here, I'm going to kill them. I want to use this wave here. So no one's showing, so I'm not going to do anything. Okay, Volibear is doing something. So this actually might be a minimized situation. Okay, I might just actually have to flash here. That was interesting. Alright, that's fine. Maybe we can kill this guy if we have like 500 here. It looks like he's kind of into. So he's about to ult. Okay, we're just going to go for him. This is close. Again, a bit of an unfortunate build. So again, same situation. Like I was planning to kind of do something. No one showed top. So I have to just change my game plan. Like my team was putting resources bot. Their team was putting resources top. So even though realistically I don't really want to try and kill this Volibear, like I'm just punishing people that are inting. And playing pretty respectfully. Myself. So they trait Artican there. Okay, whatever. Is what it is. Is it going to lose us the game? No, it's not.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm going to try and ping... Yeah, I'm going to try and ping my Thresh to give me a lantern. Okay, micromanaging. Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but... This is a little dangerous here. It's a little dangerous because they took that objective so long ago. So really I want to, again, get this and get out. I don't want to hang around here. Let's look to catch someone here. I'm going to micromanage my team again. Yep. Let's see. Will anyone go here? My MF is really fast, so this is a little bit... Yeah, we shouldn't do this. Mayday, mayday. Don't fight. I'm going to keep backpinging my team. Yeah. This fight is really, really bad. They could have like 5 people behind him because no one else on the enemy team is showing anywhere. Now that they all try and defend bot, maybe I'll go for mid. Oh, he one-shot the wave. Unlucky. So I'm constantly with Nocturne. I'm looking to like pick someone off. Now no one's showing again. Now both my team is basing, so I do not want to ult in here anymore. I don't want to ult in on any information. This is just another downtime where I don't want to base. So I just clear camps. Okay, another opportunity where I might be able to play with this top wave. Dragon is in 1 minute 40, so always thinking about that dragon is important. We actually don't even though it's our soul, the enemy team, there's so much pressure on the enemy. Okay, the enemy team is pushing way faster, so we may have to base, but we'll see. We'll base, we might cancel if Syndra stays here. We might cancel. Yeah, I'm going to cancel one more time. They've already got this tower, so I'm going to cancel one more time. Here comes the TP. Unfortunately, I have to show here. I do want to dive him, but this case is not the same as last time. I'm actually going to cancel one more time here. Whole enemy team is showing. I want this guy to go for one more wave. Let's see. Will the Syndra stay here? Enemy team could move to me here. I'm thinking about that. I'm going to cast my recall again. Looks like they're running down mid. Is he going to stay here? I want this guy to just push. Going to cancel one more time. Dragon in 45, and there he is. We go on him straight away. We smite him, making sure to still be in range here. And there we go. And in this case, his team was hovering, so I'm going to just try and get out. So 1 for 1, but they all actually came topside. Maybe this guy can die if he gets feared into my... Okay, it's Thresh. Never mind. Okay, so we just dip. We actually got a lot of map control from that, to be honest. Right? And this is also another point of when you play uptime with your team. Like, the 1 for 1 is not that bad, you know? Right there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The thing that we have to avoid the most in this game is just team fighting. Team fighting is going to be really hard. So, you know, maybe actually here... It might honestly be... When Mel spawns and has TP, this actually might be fightable. So right here, what I'm doing is I want to push out bot. Same reason, I just want map pressure. I'm not doing my camps here. I want to push instead. Okay, so my MF is top here, right? Okay, Volibear actually died. This is actually so huge. This means, because he made that mistake, that we might be able... Okay, I saw this guy here. Maybe I can win this 1v1. I think I do. If I don't just miss my Q, but here we go. I'm pretty OP. I'm going to wait here, but I think this Soraka just dies to me in one shot. There we go. Play really slow. Perfect. This game is literally all just playing off enemy mistakes. Like, if you just hold your composure, I'm telling you, enemy team's just going to lose their minds. And because I played towards this win con all game, I'm like, literally every single time this thing's about to spawn, we're going for it. Okay, so Mbasa died. Oh, our team's pinging. This is actually good, some good pings. Yes, we should do Baron. Whoever that was, Brand, you are correct. We should do this here. They're all dead for like a long time. Volibear has no TP, so we're just going to pink the pit, and we just want to play to finish. Now, the enemy team is going to be running here, okay? So we don't want to fight them after we, like, you know, do it. It's not really a situation where it's going to be a fight, but, you know, if it was a bit closer in terms of tempo, you really don't want to fight here. Now, here's an interesting point. My team is probably all going to base here, but I'm actually just going to use this round to just full clear. Spam back ping. No, 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 no fight, no fight. We do not want to fight here. Alright. So this is all good. If they go further here to red, okay? If there's Mbasa trolls here like this, it is fightable because my whole team is here now. So look. Enemy team lost their mind. Right? And all you need to do is respect that one timing that they had. Your team comes back here. We're back playing uptime. And now we really want to keep fighting. I'm actually going to flash in this guy, I think. I have spell shield. Going to slow them. Let my team cook a little bit. Yep, chase, 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 chase. Keep chasing. And he's gonna die too. Instantly here, right? Oh, I have ult, actually. He's got him. Nice. Is this like an end angle? I don't think it's an end angle. Yeah, it's not an end angle. So this was a few situations like this last time. You don't want to like 5-man mid here. Unless it is an end angle, which I don't think it is. Because the death timers are still fairly short this game. You want to maximize by doing something else. For example, pushing top. Getting top in hit. I want to backing them here. It's not an end angle. Yeah, they're going to do this anyway. I'm just letting them know it's not... Actually, it probably wasn't end angle. We're pretty strong. But generally, you don't really want to risk trying to end the game like this. This is like classic low elo mistake as well. Right? Trying to end the game too early. You don't always have to. We're already in such a good position. This game is already won. Just based on how far ahead we are now. But this is where you really get... You see how I mean, I just stayed on that round. And now I just have like 10k gold. Oh, I didn't spell shield that. Just gonna try and kill. And then try and get out. Okay, I was kind of lucky there. I definitely should have spell shielded his ult. Her ult. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good this game. I don't know. Just buying random items at this point. I don't know what lethality Nocturne builds, but that's actually not that bad. I'm kind of nuking people at this point. So here, am I gonna farm my camps here? No, of course not. Right, look at my team. We have Baron. This is where you really want to. Okay, what is this guy doing? Push. This is where you want to play uptime. Do not touch any of your camps here. We want to go straight in. Okay, we're looking for an ult target. Since I'm playing Nocturne, I'm going to go for someone that's priority. And immediately peel back when I can't kill. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now this is an end angle. Wait, my ult's up in 10. Okay. That's a bit crazy, is it not? Okay, maybe it's not end angle. Okay, we go for this tower then. If the enemy team trolls here, there's only 2, so I can probably one-shot someone. Or both of them. And look. Like, did I really do anything crazy this game? Like, not really. Like, this is literally no mechanics. All just decisions. So, can do the same. A lot of patience. Yes, a lot of discipline, I guess. Biggest thing this game, micromanaging team. And also, not trying to, you know, put out fires in the top lane. 2 biggest things. I wasn't actually that, like, confident in actually winning a game like this, but as you can see, the Volibear, the enemy team, they'll just make mistakes. And you just need to be in a position when they do make mistakes to punish them. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Stride is always much better first. I only went lethality this game because I accidentally took electrocute. What's the account? The account is farm to masters hashtag jungle gap. Shyvana game. Yeah, sorry. I'm only going to be playing Lilia Nocturne. This is more to just showcase the farm identity of champions. And I'm just using these champs to... I haven't decided yet if I want to play other champions, but I'm not really doing champ requests. All good. You know, that game is also, you know, it's an example of like, even if I were to lose that game, right? Like, let's say Volibear, like, played perfectly and, like, he denied us dragons and he just carried every team fight. Like, it's okay, right? You can't really change the outcomes of some games. Like, if you try too hard to win, if you try too hard to be like, oh man, if this Volibear, like, I need to stop this Volibear. Like, that's the literal #1 mistake you can make. I need to try and stop this Volibear from carrying. The way you should think is, okay, what's like my win conditions? How do I win? What is my champion good at? My champion's good at killing Syndra. My champion's good at, you know, maybe, like, it's not really good at team fighting around dragons, but I already had 2 dragons. So it gave me a lot of time to actually, you know, play patiently that game. Do I stream on Twitch too? No, but I think I'll eventually stream on both when I kind of, if I start streaming more, I'll stream on both eventually. Is Echo good with his playstyle? Yes, he is. But I would say he's a little more kill hungry, I would say. He's a little more of a kill hungry champion because his base kit, right? He's not really like ult reliant. So like Echo's identity is really, you do really want to farm kills and you want to have like 20 stack Magi. And you use his ult as like a, it allows you to push limits because you can never die, essentially, with Echo. Echo is like a farm, you want to farm champions, for sure. Of course, you still want to have high CS and do that in a way, I mean, it depends on what your build is as well. If you're going like Nash's Tooth Echo, like, it's like this. If you're going like Lich Bane full AP, you want to just farm kills. I mean, this playstyle, you want to, you can do it on any champion and every champion. These are just like fundamentals of carrying, right? But they're more suited towards the farming champions because you don't have your like ult reliant or something. So you just happen to spend more time farming, and also their farm speed is much faster. All right, let's do another Nocturne game. Since we have Malzahar mid, pretty juicy targets. This time we'll do some correctorings. Oh, I actually, wait, no, I didn't. I literally had no attack speed that game. It actually felt so terrible. And I didn't even have ulti hunter. Alright, this game will be a lot better. I mean, it wasn't the worst runes I could have had, but it was pretty bad. Underrated channel, you taught me a lot when I began playing. I appreciate that. Isn't Conqueror better? I think I've seen a bit of both. Maybe it comes down to preference. Maybe it comes down to like the comp. Maybe it comes down to what you're going to build. In this game, I'm going to build Stridebreaker. I'm going to build Blade of the Ruined King because I want to be able to 1v1 the set on the side lane later on. So when I play champions that, you know, can side lane, I really want to build so I can beat the guy on the side lane. It's really important. Because if you can't beat the guy on the side lane, you're going to limit your options as a champion, and you also, that's like kind of where you get most fed, playing side lane on these kinds of champions. I might even go cut down, honestly. All right. Let's go. Game plan. Game plan. Okay, so Set versus Teemo top. All right. Might be volatile, but no gank setup. And, I mean, Set is pretty immobile, but he's also pretty tanky, and his W allows him to have some good durability. Mid lane is Smolder versus Malzahar. This is like a full farm lane. However, at level 6, my Malzahar has ult, which is really, really good gank setup. Bot lane is Karma versus Lux. This is 2 like poke champions. We're going to be pathing towards bot this game. Where I think is most likely we can get a kill. Lux also, I mean, she has heal. Jhin has barrier. Karma has ignite. So there's going to be lots of poking bot, which is why we're going to path the bot this game. Cosmo, I have, I mean, I think I do a variety of content in terms of like low elo and high elo. I think I do a pretty variety, but obviously when I get to maybe next, when the split resets, I'm going to have like challenger climbs and stuff like that. So that's when I'll be looking at that. But yeah, I think I have videos, you know, like the 2.2 KLP, rank 1 jungler and things like that in terms of like high elo. Okay, so part things about this game. I'm versing a Nautilus jungle. Something you have to think about is invades, right? So like, can he invade? Can I invade? I'm not really expecting Naut jungle to invade. I am expecting him to start Raptors though, so that can be part of like my thought process in the first round. If I can punish by full clearing and punishing his Raptor spawn. I'm going to try and look for a ward this game 100%. The thing when you verse like tank junglers or junglers that don't really farm very well, it can be very, very, very valuable. Or what you want to do in these matchups is, because they can't farm well, tracking him and tracking what he's doing and what camps he's doing can be really rewarding because you can counter jungle. So in these kinds of matchups, you should be building really big CS leads. How do you decide between grubs and drakes? Well, it depends on what the game is telling you. The game will give you information and tell you which one to decide. You shouldn't be going into a game thinking I must take grubs or I must take dragon. You should never be thinking like that. Alright. So we're going to clear the bot. Raptor side this game actually isn't bad either. You can have rough guides on grubs or dragon. For example, if I have really good split push this game, like Teemo and Nocturne, like grubs, of course, are not bad. If I really, really outscale the enemy, then getting dragons are not bad because it means you can, like, you know, stall the game out for longer.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So, but you should never, like, think in absolutes, like, I must take dragon or I must take grubs. So, to be honest, actually, I think I'm going to start Raptors this game. So here I'm going to go for the ward. I'm going to try and ping my team to help. They do have pretty good... yeah, my bot lane's doing their own thing here. So it's... I need to be a little cautious here when I go for this ward. So I'm going to queue this left bush. And I'm going to drop the ward. Now I'm just going to run back to my top side. Alright. So I'm going to kind of ignore chat for a bit, guys. I'm going to lock in. So before you like, this is like a pretty textbook level 1, right? You get the ward, you track the enemy. So in this case, we see here, as we said, as we kind of predicted, he's starting the Raptors. So just off this one ward, we're going to be able to do a lot in terms of the information it provides. So we're going to skip the red here. And we're going to know, like, yeah, we're basically going to have him downloaded now. Just off that one. So when he gets to his third camp, I'm going to get to my third camp, and I'm going to back ping my bot lane. Because a champion like Nautilus, he wants to play to his strength, which is insane ganks, right? He doesn't want to play to his strength, which is just, like, full clearing versus me. Alright, so I'm going to be really watching bot, and I want to try and cover my bot lane in case he looks for a gank. So as soon as I finish this, I'm going to be spam pinging my bot lane as I run. And you don't have to even having crazy APM here. Like, for example, I just click to my wolves here, and I just go to town. And I ping him in chat. This is the kind of pings you want. This will really wake them up and be like, whoa, hold up. Is something going to happen? I'm going to ping them again, right? I'm going to really make... Because they use both their wards kind of bad this game. They have no ward to cover themselves. So it's better they just chill and play safe until that timer is finished for them to get ganked. I'm going to watch as well, because if Nautilus does something crazy, like he really overforces, I might react to it. Okay, so at this point, right, it's like 3 minutes now. Obviously, I clear a little bit faster than him, so it's pretty safe to assume now that he's on top side, right? So I'm going to use these pings. Again, we know his Raptors spawn at 4 minutes, so that may be something we want to look to attack. We also know our Raptors spawn at 4 minutes. So now I'm looking, what should I do with my spare tempo? What should I do with my spare tempo? Bot lane is trading pretty hard, so I'm going to smite this. I know that our bot scale is mine 100%. What I'm looking for here, this is a gank that you can do where you don't have to get a kill, right? You don't have to get a kill here. I'm going to fear this guy. I'm going to run ahead. I'm holding all my abilities, and I'm just going to go to town. Okay, we dodge that. And we're just going to keep going. So, even if I just got flashes here, right? It wouldn't be bad because it's my spare tempo, right? But I wouldn't want to do that gank, for example, after like 3 camps. Because what if they just flashed away? What if they actually played correctly? If I got flashes then, it wouldn't be worth. Alright, so we see here his Raptors are spawning. I'm going to try and get them. I'm going to ping my Lux to actually come help me here. Oh, okay, information changes. We see Nautilus ganking mid. This guy gets fine, so I throw a Q off the CC. He might flash. Okay, we're kiting ahead of this guy. Kiting ahead. And we finish off. We push this wave. Although, I might be griefing a little bit here. Yeah, we shouldn't push that. We should go straight to his Raptors. But it's okay. My mouse has TP as well. So let's chill. Okay, what a big round. Okay, Karma's defending me here. He might just leash it for me a little bit. I'm not going to be too scared here. A little bit lower. Please come to me. Nice. Perfect. And my team is pinging on the way. I'm going to back ping them because I don't want to stay around here. Now I'm running straight to my Raptors. I'm going to do Raptors, Krugs, and base. I have 2.5k, but I don't care. I'm greedy. Now, what is Nort going to do here? Okay, he could either part to either side. I'm going to guess he's actually going to part to bot side. His Krugs first. Because... oh, actually, let's check here. Yeah, the Scuttle is gone. He has 28 CS. Okay, there he goes. I'm not going to take his top side here. Okay, I'm not going to go to his top side. It's just too much. It's too inefficient for me to run across the entire map here to try and get his camps. I'm just going to watch him here. I'm going to keep pinging him. I'm watching this guy like a hawk, you know, have him downloaded. Again. The reason why I expected him to go bot side there is because I was on his Raptors and he was probably just running there. And be like, please defend my Raptors. I don't want to lose them. So now, anything could happen, honestly. He's probably going to his top side though. What do I have here? Okay. We buy it really quickly. We buy boots. We buy sweeper. We buy. And we run straight up. Okay. So now I've warded this, right? So the reason why I warded this, again, it's information. If he starts this, I will take my wolf and I'll ulti on his head. So I'm going to watch this ward like a hawk. If he does it, I will fight him. Unless like he has overwhelming advantage for whatever reason, then I can just trade the dragon. But since I'm getting so much information here about this, like I don't need to go there right now and do it. Because if he does it, he's just going to leash it for me. So I'm watching bot here. I also know that bot has no sums. So if it's a free kill here, I'm just going to take it. But I'm going to take it on the next wave. I really want to let them stay here. Is he starting it yet? No, he's not. So I'm just going to commit to the bot play now. Actually, no, they do have flashes. But my mid-based. So I'm not going to run across here. I'm going to go for this play instead. So I'm just going to tell them, yes, go, fight. Okay, we ult. We go on this guy. We run ahead. We spell shield that. Go for the next guy instantly. Oh. Alright, it's fine. Got his flash. And we want to trade. So we're going to pink it. We know Nort is here. So, again, we're thinking what's going to happen next. Okay, so he's going to do this and he's going to have two options. He's either running to his bot side camp, so he's going to maybe cross gank mid. I'm going to ping my mouse here. Teamer's pinging for assistance. You just mute that guy. You just mute that guy. He might get dope here. Who cares? If Nort shows top, I'll go for his Raptors. I'm going to ping my Lux actually to go here and check my Raptors. Because there's a chance Nautilus also went to here. As you can see, there he is. So I now know he's here. Which means I'm going to go take his bot side. I have to think a little bit about Karma here. Coming here. Alright. This is okay. I have no ult. I don't want to cross over there and try and like contest this. Like I'll just use my support as a resource to give me information to do these plays. If my Lux does it, I mean obviously he didn't have to die there, but so there's actually lots going on this game. I'm going to repeat gank bot. So in 15 seconds, we're ganking bot again. I'm just going to go off my proximity. Alright, we're going to wait for this. This wave is what we're going to gank on. So here we go. Yeah, let's go. I'm just going to ult straight away and go for this guy because he is... this guy can die as well. Like, I'm going for the maximum kill here. Alright, perfect. And now I'm going to base. I'm not going to play for the plate. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm not going to even... Well, I'm not going to go back to my camps here either because I'm too far. I'm just going to instantly press the base button so I can buy items. Now, what am I going to build this game? I'm actually just going to go... I'm actually just going to go Ionia boots. Yeah, I don't really think I need any other boots in particular. I'm assuming that this is all gone, so I'm just going to backping this guy. I'm going to run straight back to bot. Yeah, I think I'm not tracking. I wasn't tracking flashes that well, to be honest. Honestly, my mental stack trying to explain and do that is kind of overloaded, which is fine. Okay, so what does my next round look like? I've already drawn the next round out in my head. It's going to be farming my bot site, farming his raptors, and ulting bot again. I already know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm planning already that far in advance, but then I'll, of course, adapt to, you know, whatever happens. Okay, so fight is happening. Does it look okay? Yeah, I'll kind of hover over here. I'll take the blast gun to get here sooner. Looks okay. Great. Another kill. Okay, his raptors are not spawning for a while, so I'm just going to run straight to my raptors. If he's here, he's going to die. I'm looking at my proximity lane. Is this set going to troll? Looks like it. So now I'm going to skip my raptors and go to the set. So even though this teamer is like pinging all game, yes, I'll come to this now. Okay, hang on. Please don't get his W off. I should be okay. I honestly think I just win. Oh, that was close. Alright, I should use my flash better there. But it's okay. Yeah, I think if I just played that mechanically better, it's fine. Okay, so what's next? What's really important when you die? Ask yourself what's next. What am I buying? I'm going to buy Blade. Am I blind? Okay. Buy up Blade. And now, what are we playing for next? We're playing for Dragon, so I'm going to full clear top to bot. No ult. Simple, full clear top to bot. And only pick up free kills in my... Since it's my regular tempo, meaning my camps are up, I'm only going to look to pick up free kills. I'm not going to look to gank anywhere right now. It's a simple full clear. And by the time I get to bot side, my ult will be back up. Grubs are spawning here. So I'm just going to drop another ward on it and then just continue piling to bot. I mean, I am kind of confident in the fight. Oh, team already mushroomed it. Okay. That's fine. I am confident in top. However, like, I still want my ult, so I'm not going to risk starting this and getting collapsed on by set and then just kind of throwing. Like, that's a classic throw. The grubs don't mean that much. I don't care about them to that extent. So my ult's coming up here, so I'm looking for my lane. Okay, that was Nort there who hit that. So I'm going to ulti on him straight away. Now I'm going to use Q. In these combos, I'm kind of holding my... Oh, this guy does... I like doing no damage to this guy. So now I'm just looking for camps. If this guy's here, I'll fight him. Now I'm just going to cut them off. I'm going to tell my team to ward. Dodge some abilities. I can't spell shit up, really? Okay, it's fine. Can't spell shield second part of Karma W, I forgot. Now, do we have time to do Dragon here? Okay, Karma is spawning in 7. If my team helps here, I will do it. If my team AFKs and does nothing, I won't do it. It looks like here my team is helping, so I will do it. If my team just played for themselves there and just played for like plates or whatever, I wouldn't do it. Second Dragon dies really quickly when you have items, so you have more time to do it. Like, for example, their team couldn't get here on time. You know, people always say in my coaching sessions, my team never listens to me. But if you use the right kind of pings and you're doing well in the game, I disagree with that. Because here again, like, you don't want to be involved in this kind of stuff. It's back to downtime. It's back to base. After this, base and clear down again. My Krugs are about to spawn, so I want to be here on spawn. And this is how the flow of the game should feel. Blade. Sell this pink. There we go. Why Bork? Hold up. It just gives me more carry potential, and because they have 2 tanks this game. Alright, this looks good. I'm gonna ult a little bit early, so they freak out a little bit. If this guy stays here too, I'll kill him too. If he wants to try and fight. Yeah, he gets mushroomed. So I definitely can chase if I land Q. Alright, as soon as I land the tether. Well, it might get a little bit close. Yeah, because he has shield, but my Lux, yeah. Let's chill. But yeah, it's not worth dying for 1 kill. Right? So just don't die. Small this here. I don't have ult, right? So I want to play a bit careful here. I don't really want to fight. I'd much rather take the grubs. So be disciplined. Pull them out. Set is now just spawning, so keep track of Set's timer. Set's now running out of base like this, right? His team is trying to contest, so I might have to leave right early. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to let my team actually just do this. Yep. Cool, you do that. I can try and help you get out here. Yep. Back pinging, and everything's good. So my ult's, again, down for 30 seconds. Full clear to bot. All I do here is I just leave my Lux. If she wants to die, she can die. I'm just going to back ping her and do my own thing. So no ult. No ult. Camps up. Farm. That's another reason I want to build Blade this game. It just allows me to farm faster. Rather than, you know, like Cleaver or something like that. More carry potential. The biggest reason is so I can 1v1 this set in the side lane later. I think Tabby would have been better this game actually overall, but they do have a lot of AP. But okay, so even though I have Blade here, right? This is interesting. I still just want to greed here. I still just want to do camps, then make a play, and then buy Blade. Because I don't actually need Blade to go and ult and kill bot right now. I don't actually need Blade to do this. So my ult is up, bot is fighting. So you got to be aware of these situations like this. Yes, we want to fight. Okay, this guy got hit by this, but I'm going to go on this guy instead. Okay, this guy's lost his mind a little bit. And we keep fighting. Spell shield that. Lethal tempo, we just hit. Dodge this if you can. Wow, this guy's not taking damage. Okay, I have to be careful here. Yeah. And now seeing as this all happened, I'm just going to base here. Which is fine. Probably could have played that a little bit better. It was kind of unfortunate that I didn't find this guy. But that just reminded me, when you play Nocturne, buy Blue Trinket. Alright, what are we building next? I still actually will build Cleaver this game. Because I just want to shred these tanks. I'm already going to overkill these guys, so I just want to shred these tanks.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And here, same thing again.
Your turret has
I'm actually a little bit early to my top side camps on this cycle. The set is basing though, so I'm going to try and... Yeah, Karma's already here. This is where I'm going to try and set a trap. I think they're actually on it. Yeah, not killable, which is fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have piled the top side actually this round. I should have gone straight to my bot side camps, which were already up. I'm going to backping my team here, and I'm actually just going to go straight and try and look for the Vel'Koz on this bot side if he's here. They show numbers top side. I'm just going to run straight and try and punish on the other side. Spam ping the dragon again. Check for camps. Check for camps. Watch mid. Okay, fighting happening mid. Try and get there as fast as you can. Set is still top side. Look for a free kill. But I know in the back of my mind that set is coming. I'm going to use my flash here just so I can secure both kills. Set is now here, but I already killed his team. No need to hit this tower. No need to do anything here. Just instantly look for camps and dragon. You want to be constantly looking to farm camps. So here I'm going to try and ping my team. They naught. Something's happening here. This isn't really a great play because set is coming. We might have time to kill him though. So we're going to go for a kill first. Yeah, this guy's like unkillable. Why is he so tanky? Oh, I'm actually going to die too. Yeah, this was like a help team kind of play. Which did not work out very well. This is a big throw. That's a classic kind of throw. Conquer is way better. It actually might be in these situations, yeah. Maybe my build does suck. But this guy's just not really a target, to be honest. Until I get items. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna lose dragon here. Let's say, you know, this happens to you, right? It happens. What do you do? Immediately. Like, what do you do? Okay, so they're gonna get dragon. I'm gonna instantly run to top side. It's not like I can actually take the rift here. But I don't want to spend this round full clearing up. I want to run straight here. You kind of have to play these situations by ear though. Like, what am I going to do here?
Your turret has been destroyed.
They're definitely on dragon. Set spacing. They still haven't taken the dragon, so I'm going to ping an objective here actually. Oh, now they take dragon. Okay, so I'm not going to do the objective here. I'm not going to ult mid either unless they really troll, which it looks like they are. I know that the set based. Oh, okay, of course. The enemy just throws it back. We're going to make the same mistake on this guy. Let's see. Okay, we're not going to chase him. I'm looking for his topside camps here. Nice. You guys can do that. Again, my ult's down, so I'm really thinking farm here. I actually don't really care what my team does. This is the thing about versing a Nort, even though he's actually kept pretty good CS this game. Yep. My team can do that. I'm kind of looking at camps here, and this is going to be a big greed round after this. So I want to look to take both. Yeah, my team can do this. It's greedy. It seems greedy, but it all adds up. Now I'll come over and help on my way out. So what do we do here? Base. Okay, we have items, so we base. Base or greed? We base here. Because we have the cleaver. Alright. So what are we doing in this round? Okay, it's about to be uptime and we're about to have ult. So actually here, I'm literally going to take my red and go and rift bot. The enemy team... Oh, actually Artican's up. Let's see. It would be good just to ward it and see what happens. I don't actually know if we should fight right now, to be honest. So again, I'm going to let my team figure this out. Enemy team is completely not showing anymore. Okay, Vel'Koz shows. If I can ult him. Okay, he cleared the wave. That sucks. Lux died. So we're gonna do this trade. Yep. Actually, we're gonna rift mid first. Actually, we're just gonna hit mid. We actually don't even need to rift. The Vel'Koz might show up here soon. I'm gonna be really decisive and just ult on him if he does. I'm trolling. I messed up pretty bad, my mechanics, but I'm spell shielding nothing. It's like the #1 problem I'm doing. Okay, he was actually also respecting as well. I shouldn't have been like overly decisive here. When he's respecting and we're already getting the free tower, I should not ult in. I should take this tower and then rift top tower. So that was kind of a clumsy mistake. But it's fine. Okay, we end up getting the tower anyway. Okay, next objective is going to be this bot tower. I still have rift, so we have to try and figure out how I want to use rift. He's gone, that's fine. I'm analyzing the map right now. What do I want to play? If Jin runs bot... Yeah, I just want to push bot out here. Look for bot camps, push bot out. Yeah, okay. So this thing happens. Instead of doing my camps here, I really want to push. Push, 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 push. Yeah, honestly, I still have to figure out like builds for Nocturne. I'm actually a bit of a... I haven't played Nocturne. I'm not actually up to date on like what the best builds are, but I like this build because it allows me to, you know, be strong, not just like utility. So I'm not actually going for that tower here. I'm not actually going to use my rift either. Unless more people show top from the enemy, this is good enough. If they showed like 4 top, I might look for him. Here, I'm just going to clear vision. I'm looking at that bot wave right now. I'm really looking at that bot wave. Is anyone going to go on this wave from the enemy team? So I'm going to posture. I'm going to posture. Is anyone going for it? No. Is my team going to clear it? No. So I'm actually going to go push it. Oh, someone did go for it. Okay, really important that that's why you kite ahead here. Kill him. And now we push. So predicting what people are going to do. Or anticipating, I guess you could say. Very important skill on side lane. So I'm actually going to rift here anyway. I'm going to ping my team to help. I do want to charge it in, to be honest. So I'm going to get into it here. Okay, what did I just do? Maybe I can do a donut here. They're going to go for me. I'm going to spell shield. I'm looking to try and just get out here. So I need to try and flash. I'm not flashing. Okay. Very bad again, use of my mechanics, and I also died right before the dragon, which is terrible. Since it is uptime again, my team is like doing somewhat doing something with the pressure, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I should have just played slower though, actually. Let's see, is my team gonna cook here at all? Oh, my Jhin just walked melee range. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I'm spawning soon. I'm gonna run straight mid. 20 seconds, I have ult. Okay. So Dragon is actually still playable here for our team. But we'll see what the enemy team does. Oh, they're on it. Malzahar spawning in 17. We check the TP. Malzahar has TP. We have blue trinket here, so I'm going to blue trinket it. They're not on it. Since they're not on it, I'm just going to farm. Smolder again may go for the next spot wave, so we have to position for that right now. If he goes for it, we want to be in range to kill him. Let's see. Is he going to make the same mistake again? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so now we think about how we're going to play this team fight. We literally want to go on whoever Malzahar ults because we have like a full front to back comp. Okay, so I'm going to walk in here. I'm trying to get vision so we don't get flanked. Okay, now I'll actually change my pink to the pit. Nautilus is here. We want to just play with our team here. We want to make sure the zone. Okay, this looks okay. So we're going to spell shield. Now I'm going to ult, but I'm not trying to go in. We're trying to focus the dragon. Okay, this guy is just running in. Sure. No smite, so hopefully... Alright, cool. That's big. Third dragon. What do we do here? We're just going to full clear. Is it Baron? I don't think it's Baron. Nope. It's a nothing play. So let your team do and you just full clear again. Or you just farm camps. See, as Nocturne, you don't always have to use your ult to dive in. Like... You can also just use it to kind of disrupt. So since my team is all there, I should be actually looking for his topside camps. So again, I'm maximizing the resources. As soon as they kill this, I'm going to backping them. And really make sure that they don't stay here and die. Okay, wow, this Nort is flanking. That's pretty good. The set's TPing. I'm going to keep backpinging here. Set's flanking. In this case, I'm like low-key trying to help my team, but it looks pretty doomed. Yeah, keep backing. They might get Baron here, but we'll see. Keep back pinging. Should be okay. They're using a lot of tempo to chase, which is fine. Jhin is low. They still might try and Baron here. So when they go for Baron, I might look to pick someone on mid. If they have a split call here, if they don't all 5 men go to Baron, I might go... If they dive here, I'll also ult. So I'm just letting them make a move. I'm not going to ult preemptively. Right, if they get one tower, it's fine. Completely fine. We still got inhib, which is good. Okay, so back to it. This is classic. Another classic downtime. My team is spawning, my Lux is basing, so we just farm. I want to try and shatter this bot wave out. My Mel's is also basing, so it might actually not be a... It's not a bad idea to base here. I don't really have anything to buy, though. I will look for the next wave, though. Baron is up. That's the only thing. Can they take Baron if I ult bot? Okay, we're going to stay now. Okay, my Jin's basing now as well. Ultimately, we want to play for the next dragon. We don't really want to flip a Baron contest, so I'm just going to look for things to farm here. We'll just chill. the MMR is like gold. I'm going to let my team know that we're playing for this. We have a inhib, so we kind of need to use it, honestly. And not just like AFK. Okay, set shows, and I know he has no TP, so I low-key want to ult on mid. Yeah, if they go in here, it's a good fight. But in this case, I'm actually going to ult on backline. I'm going to find a priority target. I'm going to ult on him. Play for the rest of the fight. Set is missing. Set could be moving mid, so I'm going to backping them again. So okay play for my team. My Mal still has ult, so my ult. My Mel still has his ult, so I'm going to play. Really nice ult. Gonna kite this guy. It's playable. We just need to play slow. Okay, there's his E. There's that. He's about to ult me. Gets feared. Now we have no worries. And what can we take? We can't end. That's for sure. Are there camps up? Yes, there are camps. So in these kinds of rounds, there might not be anything really like major to take. Maybe bot tower. Okay. Maybe just a free kill. Do I need to ult? Okay, he flashes, so now I ult. Can we take bot and hip? It's 2 still alive. It's Vel'Koz as well. So we're just going to back. I'm going to tell him to back here. And I'm also going to back. I'm spamming the objective. Always having an objective in mind. No, we're not doing Baron. Just back. Play for Dragon. Low elo players always try and end the game too fast. And you just gotta chill sometimes. Okay, what should I build? I think I'll build like a Maw. Actually, I'll just build Witsend since I have enough gold for it. I don't really like Witsend as an item, but since I just have enough gold, I'll just build. Alright, so what is the map telling me? What's the map telling me? Miles is basing. I have ult. Teemo is killing this guy. No, he's not. It looks like the enemy wants to set up Baron. They're going to try and trade Baron for... Actually, I might need a blue trinket. What are they doing? They're not on it, are they? Yeah, they're not. That was a little bit int. TP comes in. Let's just spam back thing because our Teemo is bot. We're waiting for our Miles to come close. I'm going to just try and frontline here to actually block the hook for my team. Yep. We're still just thinking about this dragon, so I want to take this mid wave and then we want to go. Oops, my pings are a little bit confusing. Okay, we see a bit of a flank. I'm just going to go for the Karma. Just because they were caught off. Nice ult. And now we just go dragon. We can go Baron as well. Wow, I nearly lost that. That was like so delayed. Let me just ping Baron as well. Since their death timers are so long, Nort is dead for 30 seconds. When you're closing games out, you'd much rather do it in a clean way than rather go for like Hail Marys. It's better to do nothing and just win off of pressure. I mean, the pressure for the enemy there is that we're about to get soul, right? That's what's causing them to make mistakes here. So you just want to wait for them to make mistakes. Alright, and of course here we have nothing to really buy. We have a pot to buy, so we're just going to buy a pot. We're already full build. Now with Baron, we definitely want to push lanes in. We want to push all these waves in. So generally you want to play 2 waves, like 2 lanes. Like you want to play mid-top or like mid-bot. Let's see. Let's play on top wave. Yep, let's play on this wave. I don't want my Jhin to base, so please don't base. You are messing up the tempo of the game. Okay, if this Karma wants to just die, he can die. I'm gonna hold my Q. Alright, this guy wants to die too. I'm gonna tell everyone to come here. Where's he going? Oh, he's going next wave. It's actually pretty decent from set to try and proxy the wave. As soon as Jhin gets to Baron it though, we can keep a minion. I'm actually not going to chase him. We're just going to use these minions. Not a bad play from Zet though. So while Teemo pressures, we must pressure as well. We can't be like clearing our camps here. Obviously I'm full build, so I would never. But even if I wasn't full build, you don't touch your camps. You don't touch any camps here. Ult in 10. So now we're just getting all the Baron minions in. We want to low-key protect this guy. So I'm going to block the hook here. Doesn't look like a great fight, so we're just going to flash out. Alright. For that we get mid and hib, but our Jhin is dead. So we can't really do much more. I'm going to back my team here. I will continue pushing top though, just as pressure, but we can't really take anything more since we died top. Okay. Gonna 1v1 this guy. He has to try and W before my damage comes out. Otherwise he'll get feared in one shot. Enemies are always going to make mistakes. So now we actually can pressure. So now I'm just being a pressure point, so my team can actually pressure somewhere else. Alex is probably dead here. No point trying to save her.
Slain.
So even still, right, even though we have Soul, even though we have Baron, like,
Your team has destroyed
the game can still be hard to close out. And this is generally where, like, throws happen. This exact timing. I'm going to keep pressuring. The set is still dead. Okay, I have ult here, so I really want to get to mid. I'm going to ulti on this guy, use my Stride Breaker. Okay, he used Cleanse and everything. I might actually get trouble there. I'm just going to fight for my life. Since I'm pretty strong now. Oh, am I dead? Alright, it's fine. I shouldn't have kept going, actually, after the not kill. Alright, what should I build here? These boots are kind of useless. I'm just going to build like GA. I think GA here is good.
shut down.
Yeah, like Serpents is not bad if I was playing like Lethality, I think. Like, I think it's still okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly the optimal build. I'll probably talk about it next in between. Since I am playing Nocturne in this series, I probably should know. I really like this. I do really like these two items because it makes me farm faster. And it makes me able to kill the side lane, which is more important in my books. It's more important. Okay. I kind of would like to just 5-man top actually here. So I actually think we should do that. I don't have chat on, so it's going to be hard for me to communicate this, but since Elder is, well, actually pushing lanes and Elder is actually safer. Yeah, we're going to do Elder instead. Push lanes out, make them deal with double super minions, and then just take the Elder. Elder, Baron, and just end the game like that. Maybe I have time to get a pot before the Elder spawns. But it's going to be very hard for the enemy team to contest here, so we don't want to do anything stupid. It's already going to be hard. Oh, my team's throwing a little bit, so this is where you don't want to be involved in this. Teemo should be alive for Elder though still. Okay, my Jhin should back now. Yeah, back now. It was good that he actually pushed out that wave, but he shouldn't die here. Now, can we pick side lane? This is a little dangerous. Yeah, not good. This is the only chance that they have to win. Like, literally the only chance they have to win is trying to fight us right now. Eventually, the waves will just push in. Okay, nice. We killed this guy. Good. Nice. But yeah, eventually the waves will push in, and it's just over. Now the Nort is dead. They don't have smite. Man, this smells is crazy. So I want them to push. I want them to kind of pull it out here. Just so we don't get poked. At around when it's getting low, the Elder, I'm going to ult. And I'm just going to focus completely about smiting. Nothing else matters besides me smiting this. I'm going to ult. They're trying to get the steal. Smolder's about to ult, but it's very hard for them to predict. If there's anything I can ult here, I'll ult. And now we should just go Baron and end. We probably could end mid. Yeah, fight. Alright, I think we should just end mid. Let's see. Will Vel'Koz be able to clear waves? He probably will. Yep, we should get Baron too. And then we should instantly just try and end. We shouldn't really, like, mess around more. This is going to be this is like the time to end the game. The best chance for us to win is right now. And we should just 5-man top. To be honest. Wow, Baron ends. Yeah. Teammate can go mid. It's good to play 2 and get Baron up 2 waves, but we should just 5-man. I'm going to try and play initially to just block the hooks. Okay, I have GA. That wasn't good. Their comp is really good at anti-siege. I kind of have to let my team work a little more. I'm going to suicide in here though, anyway. Because I have G8. I'm just going to hit. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
And now we should just be able to end. I did get the fear off, so we should just die.
An enemy has been slain.
And now we focus end.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So a lot of the ending in this game is just about giving the enemy team the least chance possible with every play and trying to not win too hard. But yeah, sometimes the game it will be pretty hard to close out, you know? Sometimes. Good morning, Saleh. How are you doing? Just for like, oh. All right. What should I do when I can't find ganks in my dead time? Good question. In your dead time, usually you should look for... Sometimes it's about recalling just in a lane and predicting something might happen. So for example, if you full clear a bot and there's nothing to do, you're either going to just look to clear some vision. You might look to get some vision, like place some wards on enemy camps. You may look to recall, like in the bot bush or something like that. Or you can just recall early because there might be a play on the top side, like grubs or top gank or something like that. You know? You don't always have to like overly try and look for ganks in your dead time. You can just... yeah, you can do like little quests, little tasks, clear some vision, recall in this bush next to somewhere where you think, you know. Yes, Nocturne is very much so like that, where you can go 20-0 and the game's still hard to close out. Which is why you need to know how to play side lanes. It's very, very important. If you just hope that grouping will win you the game, then it might be hard. Do I like Kindred? I do like Kindred. Kindred may be part of the next series, which is going to be the ganking and invading series, Unranked to Master. With Jarvan, I struggle to close out games when hitting late game and I rely on teammates too. Yeah, some of these champions, if you watch what I'm doing, is like you need to kind of be... I understand that like your macro knowledge may not be as like good as mine and how to micromanage your team, but you kind of have to be like that leader of your team and tell everyone what to do. I think as Jarvan, honestly, it's easier to close. Like the way that you close out on these kinds of champs, right? Jarvan and stuff like that. As you can see in this game, you're never like, yes, you kind of get outscaled, right? But if there's anything in terms of closing out games that you guys are watching from these games, is that I'm not trying to close the game out too hard. I'm not trying to like make these plays, which are like high risk and like low reward. You just want to bleed the enemy out slowly. So even if you're playing Jarvan, you can still have a decently high CS. Maybe it's not going to be as high as like Lily and stuff like that, but you know, play for soul, play for the objective, play for your win con. If you can't get your win con, look to trade something. In that game, I traded the Arakan for bot kill. I traded, you know, the dragon, that one dragon I traded for like mid tower, which I died, which should have been just 2 towers. Sup, Eden? How we doing? Yes, spam pinging your teammates is a huge part. Like, yes, it's not always going to work, but it'll work 50% of the time, so that's better than nothing. And especially if you're doing well in the game, I'm telling you, teammates listen to the guy that's like doing well. So just do well. Just do well, and then people will listen to you. How to determine your win con? Usually the win con is you can have a rough guide going into a game, right? You can be like, okay, in this game, my win con is to scale because I have Kassadin, I have this, I have that, I have Smolder. So, you know, potentially looking for an early dragon is great. And then trading a lot and getting to that power, those power spikes of my teammates, and also, you know, maybe yourself if you're playing Graves or something like that. Scaling could be a win con. Another win con could be, okay, my team is really good early game. I want to stack dragons so I can close the game out. So I don't have to deal with like the late game of, you know, just being at the mercy of my team. Usually the win con isn't, so that's just like a rough guide. Sometimes the win con can change, okay, because the game is changing. Sometimes your bot lane will, you know, you want to get dragons, but your bot lane's just inting. Okay, you got to change it, right? It has to, okay, my bot lane's losing really hard, but I got 3 grubs and I'm playing, and I have a Fiora top that's like super hard winning. Okay, let's play for 6 grubs and like, let's play around the side lane and my Fiora split pushing and trying to end the game that way. You have a guide. So at the start of the game, you have a guide on what your win con could be. Although sometimes you shouldn't really use too much energy to think about that yet. Win cons usually develop in the game. So for example, when I have 2 dragons, my win con is getting soul because I already have 2 dragons, right? I've already put my time into that kind of basket. But just because my win con is dragon, it doesn't mean I have to contest that 3rd dragon. In that game, as you just saw, right, on the Arakan and the dragon, I traded because it didn't look good. It didn't look good because my Lux died and because we had no ult. So it's not, yeah, it's not like I can't really say how to determine a win con, right? Because it's going to change a lot. But it's not going to be the same thing every game. It's not just going to be like, you're going to have to look at the details and what the game is telling you. Did you choose Lethal Tempo this game because you wanted the Bork and Silent angle? Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm honestly incredibly surprised with how tanky that Nord is, even when I had Bork. Like, I'm genuinely surprised all those times, right, when we're trying to kill him. I'm genuinely surprised how tanky he was. He was actually a menace. And he actually kept pretty good CS too. Yeah, so we're already hitting like high gold games. Previous plat. This guy wasn't that bad. Honestly, I should have built just Hexplate. I think I could just go Stridebreaker Hexplate and then my 3-4 can just be changed. Depending on the game. I might just be trolling by going Emax. Hang on, what are people doing? Let me have a look. I mean, it's always been Emax, I think, unless something has changed. Let's see. Who do I trust? Which Nocturne player do I trust here? I'm having a look at LOL VVV. Alright. Lilia game is up. It's time. Emax is normal, but you're in like WMAX. Oh, I see. That's interesting.
A dream come true.
Klid's going Conqueror and Emax second. But he's going Cleaver second as well, which is like a more competitive build where you're trying to just use your ult. Hensama. We can trust Hensama, right? Emax second. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. The Billy second, yeah. Gurren uses E to pull Raptors. That's pretty smart, actually. Wait, that's really smart. Then you get your auto attack on the entire camp and your Q. But surely you just Q straight away, right, to pull them all, and you just hit the big one. Man, I really wonder how long this is gonna like. Am I gonna promote from like bronze 3 to like silver 1 like instantly? Like, how's this? How far am I gonna skip here? Because I'm only getting plus 38. You know. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to lock in more this game. I'm already losing my voice somehow, so I think I need to lock in more and talk less, unfortunately. I went Lily this game because I have a Yone mid and because I'm doing Lily and Nocturne. Oh, I don't skip and I stick to plus 38? Really? How does that work? I'm going to have like challenger MMR in like silver. Or like gold. I guess it will even out eventually, yeah. That's funny. My win rate is going to plummet. Yes, Lilia is 80 mid. Yes. And because I kind of just want to change. But yes, that's the biggest reason. Thanks to your fundamentals vids, I've gone from Emerald to Diamond 3 in a month. That's great to hear. I appreciate it. Keep going. Alright. Alright, we lock in. I'm trying hard. This is plat elo, guys. I gotta... These guys are getting better. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, we have a dodge. Unlucky. They remove skipping. No, but surely you skip from, like, divisions, no? Maybe not whole ranks, but you skip divisions, surely. You do not. What? Interesting. That's news to me. I might just have to spam some off... Actually, I don't know, actually. I'll see. I might have to spam some off stream. Where I can just mute. Or spam some on stream where I can just mute. I noticed a lot of players playing Omit Void stuff on Lilia. What is that? What is Omit Void stuff? Magic Pen in general. Who is a lot of players? Magic Pen is not that good on Lilia. Only late game, like Void stuff late is okay. Oh, Omit as I mean... Oh, don't go right. Okay. My vocab is not good enough, guys. I've never heard Omit Omit Void stuff before. Thought that was like some new item. Yeah, you shouldn't build Magic Pen on Lilia. Like, you can build Void stuff like last item because when people are level 18, like flat MR is really, really high. So Void stuff like last item is okay. But yes, you should not build like Sorks. You shouldn't build like, I don't know, Shadow Flame. Like, you shouldn't build that stuff. If you go Stride Hexblade on a knock, is Conk better? Honestly, I don't know. I'm seeing like a mixture on LoL VVV. Let's see what like high Korean challenger players are doing at Nocturne. If you're not able to find a gank even on your third clear, should I force it? So like, yes, you should try and gank somewhere if you can, just to burn sums. Yes. Should you gank somewhere where it could be like counter ganked, or if, I don't know, if it's just like not a good gank, your team is like low or something? No, you shouldn't. You should look for the other tasks. If you can force a gank and you can just blow sums, then yes, you should. Yeah, you should force the gank. If there's nothing better to do, if there's no camps to farm, the priority should go in your regular tempo, you farm camps. You can skip camps if it's a guaranteed free kill. Then in your spare tempo, after you've cleared all your camps, you should look for burning sums, forcing a gank, clearing some vision, counter jungling, or just recalling in a bush where you think something might happen, like a bot lane bush or something like that. Or you think, oh, top side I could maybe start grubs, and there's nothing to do bot side. Okay, I'll recall early, even though my Krugs are not spawned yet, for something like that. You just want to make sure that you're not either wasting your tempo, your time. Time is everything. Like, time is just everything. You want to maximize, like, literally the most OP playstyle as jungle is clearing camps and getting kills. That's how you get the most fed. And then in the mid game, right? Uptime, downtime. Uptime is when you're playing with your team and fighting. And then as soon as that's over, you get so much farm if you play downtime properly. And if you don't die in the fight. Is it because so much of a damage comes from max HP burn? Yes, it is. Lilia, you want AP, you want CDR, and you want like Zhonya's. Like Zhonya's is pretty bis unless you're versing like Caitlyn. Then you have to be a bit careful because she can trap your Zhonya's. Here, if I might introduce some other champs, just so I might introduce Hecarim. I don't know about Diana, but maybe Hecarim instead of Nocturne and switch it up a little bit, but we'll see. I'm honestly a lot better at Hecarim than Nocturne, to be honest. I'm actually not like, I'm actually not that much of a Nocturne player. I mean, of course, I've played Nocturne before, but I have set mid, so we'll go Lilia.
A dream come true.
Sometimes I think about running like this as Lilia. But free boots is pretty good. Even like Nimbus Cloak is like not even bad for your ult. I mean for your flash ult combo. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't made my mind of it. Like celerity should just be so insane, you know, on Lilia. And waterwalking, it should just be really good, right? But I don't really like buying. Like, I think just hitting a first item spike and having default and having magical footwear is like better still. I don't really want to build boots as Lilia. Like the only champions I want to build boots on are champions that can go Sorks early. That's when I like don't want to take magical footwear. Cosmic Insight is obviously nice as well because you get more flashes. All right, I'm not going to look at chat that much in this game. I'm going to lock in. Let's try and maintain this 100% win rate. See how far we can go. All right. How do you rate the current O scene and how does it compare to other servers? It's pretty dead. Solo queue is fine because we have a lot of Chinese and Korean players. So like sometimes you have some pretty smurf games with like actual good players. All right, game plan. We have Trundle versus Varus top. Varus has Flash Ghost. Pretty hard to kill. Pillar is good gank setup. Mid lane is Yone versus Set. They both have TP. Bot lane is Lux versus Xerath. So it's another double poke lane. Potentially Rap to start this game. Grubs are obviously very good for my Trundle in this game. So I think this is a good Rap to start game. Like, I think bot lane is going to be very pokey. So if I do Rap to start, I'll see what's happening bot. But if nothing, I'll just swing back to my Raptors. I'm versing Jarvan. So let's think. Unlikely he's going to invade. Oh, it's set. Oh, it's set. It's set top. Trundle mid. Interesting. Okay, Grubs are obviously still really good this game. Okay, I see they're making an invade. We got to immediately respond. All right, this might be a game I do something a bit sneaky.
Every time I hold my branch, I see the tree with my fingers.
Should I do it? All right, let's do it. I'll show you guys what you can do when the enemy does something like this. Okay, you beat the wolf camp. You beat the wolf camp. You really hope that Jarvan doesn't run this way, which he shouldn't. He'll either run like this way to blue or he'll run this way to blue. So I'm going to start the wolves. If he starts blue, I'm going to gank him there. If he starts bot side, I'm just going to take all his bot side and then just continue farming down to bot. I'm going to hold my ward as long as I can so it lasts longer. So I did say we're going to introduce some invade strats when we get to around like Plat Emerald, but we'll do it in this game. Okay. So I really want to... I'll place my ward when this is about to die. As I'm wanting to kite towards this way. I hope my champion does this fast enough. Fast enough. Okay, troll. And I smited as well. That was really terrible. Okay, if he wants to fight me. Okay, even though I did this quite terribly. I should have realized that Jarvan does blue quite fast, and then I just hold smite for the Gromp, and then it's okay. It's like a raptor. It's like the raptor clear, but it's like I'm starting his wolves. Okay, so still a pretty good start. Like I don't know why he just decided to die to me, but it's okay. We'll assume that I did that really well. So what do we do from this point? Okay, we definitely know he's going to his red side. So I want to try and be on the same side as him, obviously, right? So should I do my red here? In this case, because I killed him so early, I'm just going to try and get back to my other side. Just so I'm here. I'm not going to do the blue or anything straight away. I want to catch him if he does it. I don't really think I had the tempo to continue invading him here. Or maybe I did actually. Okay, maybe I should have done that. But it's fine. Yeah, I should have looked for more of his camps, but it's okay. So we're just going to keep clearing down. Again, we're leaving up the blue. We're watching the bot. Okay, they're fighting. We know Jarvan is still here. Yeah, I definitely should have gone to his Raptors. Oh, whoops. I should have gone Raptors to Raptors. Oh, here he is. Okay, I need to make sure I... Oh, I'm trolling so hard. Hopefully we still can kill. He's about to EQ. I'm going to flash to follow. He has to flash over the wall now. I'm trolling so bad. Okay, it's fine. Okay, his Raptors are up though, at least. Mid can move. Also support can move. So I'm not going to be able to play for the entire camp here. I'm just going to take the small ones. Okay, I trolled this so hard. Every single step I've trolled. This is why when you do these plays... Okay, I have smite in 4. I should be fine. Yeah, I can chunk this guy a bit if he wants. No, I trolled. He's holding his EQ well. I just have to try and fight to die here. Hopefully my Trundle starts popping off here. Okay. Alright, pretty bad first round. But it's okay. Alright, full clear to bot. What sums were used? Yone flash, Jarvan flash, same as mine. Alright, whatever. You guys get the vision though, right? You get the vision for the first round. If I don't mess everything up. I honestly haven't done that invade sequence in a very long time. So that's why when you do invade style, it's a little bit different than like the normal style, right? You need to know what the scenarios have happened before. That's like the most important thing. So here I'm not going for top scuttle. I'd rather just clear my camps here first. I'd rather just sequence them first. And now my wolves are about to spawn. Yep, that was Jarvan, so we need his top side. Not sure if his Raptors are up or not. So I'm not going to go there and check.
An enemy has been slain.
Because it was very, very late. He may have took... Yeah, he definitely... Yeah, he took them. He took them before coming back to me on that play. So his Raptors are down. Alright, what am I going to do here after Gromp? This is actually a window, right? What am I even going to do? There's like literally nothing to do here. Grobs are spawning in 20. So here I'm actually going to ping my Lux to come to this objective. And you see that, the micromanage, right? I have nothing to do bot side. I don't even have a ward to put on the dragon. So I'm immediately just going to micromanage my team. Making sure not to show on this wave. Very important. And now just off that micromanage, like my Kai'Sa is fine here. The wave is pushing towards her. We're going to maybe have a look mid, but he does have ult. So we don't really want to do this unless like he just completely trolls. Like we'll let Lux do it. And here we go, Jarvan's here. Varus is coming though. So I'm just going to play slow. I'm going to ping my team. Hey, what's good? Just playing really slow here. I know Varus is first. I know Varus has ult. Going to play to one shot. Okay, EQ it up. Alright, there we go. And now I know my top side is not spawning for a while, so I'm actually just instantly going to base here. Can't invade this. I use my turn. Nope. Not going to do that. because I want to get my base off here and buy some items. So I'm on time, as you can see, for this. Just so I'm on time. Let's see, in this next round, has anyone pinged any sums? No, they have not. So my plan in this next round is just a full glitter bot. Very nice ward on the dragon here, so in case Java never starts it, I can always just go there. Yep, this is classic situation. I knew he was going to ping me. I knew he was going to ping me. Classic. So, like, that's the classic situation where you do not want to, you know, even care. You don't want to care about that. Okay, how did this key miss? Stick to your game. That's your game set. If you want to do that, sure. Like, I'm not going to sack the rest of the map for this. Right, I want to get back bot, and I want to use my ult to kill these guys. So this is a situation where I want to use my wolves to maintain my stacks here, and I'm actually going to skip camps here. Because I can see something is happening, right? Something is happening. I have flash ult. I'm thinking maybe Jarvan is here. If I land a good E here. Oh, I thought I was going to hit both. Just unlucky. Wow, I'm trolling. Making sure to land my Q here. Okay. Get cleanse. This is something I should have noted. But still okay. So that is literally the kind of butterfly effect. By not going to this top plate and like flipping, killing Varus, you know, you find something else on the other side of the map. Yeah, great example. Now we know that Ashe used cleanse. I think he also used flash, but I'm a bit dizzy. And now in this situation, interesting, right? Like, I'm just staying here and farming because my top side's not spawned yet. I'm thinking about my item here. When am I going to buy my item? Is there another chance to gank bot? There might be. There might actually be a chance to do wolves here and gank bot. Oh, we see Jarvan here. Okay, this is illegal. Keep our stacks up. Bot lane is here, so it's a little bit curious. He flashes. I'm just going to flash to follow. Make sure we Q on outer rim. We can keep fighting here. I'm confident when I have stacks. Never mind. This guy's ult, which I need to dodge. But because I have stacks, I'm like low key. I'm pretty confident in dodging something like this. Honestly, I should have probably not just ran into Yone, but is this something we can do? No, it's not. Insta base. Got an item. So perfect. Good example. Do not do dragon here. Drop our pink ward here. Why not? Back to it. Back to top to bot. Perfect time as well. Okay, so no ult. Keeping on tempo. So I think actually we'll see more of these kind of fundamentals, the higher elo, because people are starting to kind of play somewhat human. There's not just like opportunities everywhere. So you still want to look at your weak side lane, right? But it doesn't mean you have to go here. Right? You just let him do his thing. If he ints, he ints. If he doesn't, whatever. Watching mid. Okay, we don't need to be tower defenders until it's okay for us. And here, this is a good time to defend mid. Unless he TPs. In that case, we can maybe look for a gank. Don't want to show. Oh, he's trolling. He's trolling. He's going to try and Q over the wall, maybe. Holding ult until I have to actually use it. Perfect. Okay, not sure where Varus actually is. Okay, Jarvan's here. If I can land Q, I can land ult.
Rampage.
Great. I'll let my Trundle do that while I take camps. Varus is here now. He may try and steal, so I'm just going to pull it out and smite it. Not going to go for wolves. And now back to just greeting. So I'm not going to base here at all. I'm literally going to full core down. Whoops, I just took 2 points E. That's fine. Alright, greed time. No ult. 1500 gold. Greed time. Bot lane died. Let's see what their bot lane does off this wave. I might skip bot camps here to kill them. But let's see what they do. Looks like they're basing, so nothing. However, since they base here, what does that open? My bot lane gets 2v2, but we get dragon. How does that work? It's all about tempo. They're basing. This is first dragon. My Lux technically should be here right now, but he's like spending 10 years shopping. But these are things you can play off. Your bot lane gets 2v2'd, you get dragon. Now we're going to look. Anything more? No? Okay, back to it. Looking at the proximity lane again. Jarvan is looking for something here. So here, I want to recall unless the enemy does something stupid. If the enemy does something stupid here, we can go. But if not, I'm just going to recall. Because I know Jarvan is like... I think Jarvan's behind them anyway. And I don't know Bolt. And I want to go back to my Crocs. Base. What are we buying here? Tabbies looks pretty good. And there you go. Same cycle. Same cycle. Looking at the weak side lane.
An ally has been slain.
We have ult, so let's see. So this game is getting a little bit it's getting a little bit spicy. Can we actually even kill this Varus? He is pretty strong. Yeah. Let's see. Give him that plate. It's actually pretty hard to kill him. So I'm not even going to go for it. I want to use my tempo on bot side. Maybe mid here as well. Keeping the cycle, so I know my Raptors are a little bit different because I killed them. Okay, Varus based. I'm a little more okay with going for this, just checking camps. Yeah, nothing. Might have to flash her actually if Yona's on my right. No. Alright, full clear to bot. When I'm playing Lilia as well, like I'm completely, even though Varus is pretty good as Lilia, one of my win cons is just going late game. If I can get to late game as Lilia, it's like, you know, I'm confident when I get my items when I go to late game. Hey, again, something's happening bot. We want to pull this camp out, keep stacks, and go here. Since they did that, I'm going to wait here and see what they do. Because I think they're going to hit tower here. So Ashe is walking forwards. Oh, that was not good. There's cleanse, so I'm just going to queue early. Reading enemy players, even though I played that quite terribly. Okay, we can probably smurf on this guy. Wow, this is tragic. His EQ soon. This is a pretty big throw. Wow, I went Oh, I should have gone torch build, I guess. Okay, okay. So my topside camps are not going to spawn for a while here. I'm just going to sell this, buy this, go straight bot side. Yeah, it wasn't a good death. It wasn't good mechanically. Next round though. Topside camp's not spawning, so I can't keep up my cycle in this case. Well, I could do red first actually. But I'll go straight bot. Right, I'm going to lock in on this one. So if bot lane pushes here, I may still go for them. Okay, TP is coming in. So if they push, I'll go there. Even though this is, I'm breaking my rules a little bit. I'm just playing off the enemy. The enemy's mistakes. No flash Ashe. This time E is going to land. I want to go for both targets here. Kind of staying ahead of him. If I dodge the stun, I can do this. So that was simply just reacting off my my Trundle's TP. I see Jarvan top. So we're going to take these. Hopefully I can get both weapons here. Since Jarvan's going to use time on this, I might be able to get both, like these camps and these camps, which is what I want to try and do. I'm not really concerned about the actual rift trail itself. What I want more is the farm. He actually might go for this. Oh, he's really trolling. He either has to flash here, or he just dies. Nice. That's why you cross there and you don't go back to your bot side. Because my bot side camps are already kind of safe. What do you want, boy? What? Okay, I should have blocked it, I guess. I actually thought I had more damage there. Well, I thought he would die. That was actually really bad ult before the dragon. That was silly. I should have been happy with the chunk. Okay, so since my set is just going to be splitting. Yeah, I don't really care about killing this dragon. Right now, I'm the biggest... Yeah, why is everyone trying to steal my caps? Alright, we gotta mute people this game. So if something is like, you know... People are... And yeah, your team will ping you like this. I'm just gonna stay on my camps and see what happens. Because I know that this dragon isn't like that great here. I don't have ult. So I'm actually just gonna back ping it. Whoever starts the dragon here will lose. And I also have 2k gold. Nice, we have vision up. That's great. Again, I'll cancel my recall if it looks good. I'll look for an E down this path if it looks good. But ideally, I want to base. This is an interesting timing here. Like, I have so much gold. This guy is caught. I want to play really slowly. I'm looking for more stacks. They're TPing, so we should just leave. Yeah. Don't die with your team here. Just leave. That's fine. They use TP. Okay, set's not TPing. The situation is changing. I have ult in 20. Right here, I care about stacks. So I'm looking for just interesting ways to kind of get into the fight. Sweeping. I think this is like kind of winning for us now. So now I have ult and I have flash. I'm more confident in this fight. I'm going to use the dragon to get some stacks. Trundle is going top. So let's see. They don't know that though. So it's still getting leashed. He's looking for an ult. I'm not going to give it to him. I'm going to throw an E here. Maybe it hits Zerath. My smite is big here. So let's just finish it. Just going to go for the Zerath here. I'll take my free kill. I'm looking for a play with ult maybe. Maybe I can play very slow here. Okay, that was a really bad ult. Okay, I should have just got out. I tried to go for the angle, but it's silly to take that fight on so much gold.
An ally has been slain. You have slain.
Oh, unfortunately, I got knocked up as well. What do I want to build this game? Zhonya's. Yes, of course, Zhonya's. Yeah, I should have just played... I should have also played that fight slower. I didn't really see any sums, so we're asking ourselves what's next after this.
An enemy has been slain.
Next objective is Arakan. And now we have established this win con. So the way I'm going to win this game is by maintaining really, really high CS and just team fighting every single dragon. And when I have Zhonya's, when I have flash, right? So in 3 minutes for this next dragon, I'll have flash. So I'm going to use that flash to hard carry the fight. That is my like default game plan here. And in the meantime, I'm just going to be playing uptime, downtime, and farming. So right now it's downtime because my team's not close. Or not, you know, on my same tempo line. And as Lily, I want to join fights late. So I want to be farming camps in the proximity to what my team is doing. Trundle is top. He has TP. So initially in this game, my win con was like... It was low-key like Trundle and set split push. But now we have 2 dragons. It's changed. So I want to use this last Q. Get stacks. Look for some vision here. Look to maybe pick whoever could be on bot side. Look for some camps. If they go for Trundle, we need to go for the Arakan. So I'm expecting them if they're about to do it. So we're going to start this preemptively. If they come here, we can just leave. This is the point of being uptimed. So you can, you know, do things. Even though my team insta, we can use that pressure. Or even though my Trundle insta, we can use that pressure. So what are we going to do after this? We're just going to base, because there's nothing really... Yeah, we have to minimize here. Since they're pushing here and here, we need to try and minimize by protecting top tower. So we're going to base. Nothing else to do. And we want to minimize here by protecting this. Also, my topside camps are about to spawn. So here I'm just going to wherever I can build stacks. Being a little bit cautious here in case of a cheese. We see red spawning. This is another downtime. Set's not ready yet. When set's ready to pressure, and they might try and gank set, that's when I'll run into maybe topside. But here as well is a bit of like a... This is where there's a great area with uptime, downtime. Because... Okay, this guy's a base too as well. So like, I don't really want to run in here right now, even though it's about to be uptime. Like, it's a bit of a lull state. Like, nothing's really happening. No one's really pressuring. Everyone's just getting ready for this objective. So, in this case, actually here, I want to base right now. I want to base right now just so I can get my Zhonya's. Okay, I'm going to tell everyone I want to base. I'm going to tell everyone, hey, I'm basing, don't do anything. Tell this guy to not do anything as well. This guy should wait to Dragon is spawning to pressure. Then he can do whatever he wants. Like, he can go crazy. He can draw people. He can go for the 1v1. Doesn't matter. Alright. Flash up. I'm going to make sure when I this team fight, I play slow and I wait for my opportunity to make a big ult play. And I must try and maintain stacks. That's one of the most important things when playing Lilia. We can look maybe at this lane on bot. Just to maintain some stacks. So I'm just pushing for the, also for the sake of, you know, just getting pressure for this dragon, and also no one else is here. So this guy dies 1v1. That's very, very bad for the situation. Because now we're in a situation where it's just 4v5 and Yon can TP. So we actually have to force Yon TP here. Pull it out, brother. So if Yon TPs, which he is, where is he TPing? I think he's just TPing mid. Unless we find something big here. Which we are. So that's why you just have to kind of play it. You understand that it's 4v5, but you just have to play it by ear. If you land something good, great, take the fight. If you don't, then just back up, right? I didn't even have to use my flash there. I was kind of looking for the flash play, but it looked like I didn't need to. And then here, you just look for camps. Like, you let your team push. It's obviously not an end angle, so it's probably just double inhib here, and you just take camps. Check the red. If the red's not up, then okay, the red's up. That was a very nice Lux ult as well. And then this is where I'm gonna go. This is where I'm gonna like greed like crazy. Like, I'm gonna back. Yo, is this guy trying to end? It's definitely not an end angle, guys. Don't throw Baron. This is where I'm gonna go crazy on the greed. Like, I'm not gonna base here. I'm just gonna farm everything. I'm legit gonna farm till like death cap. I'm not gonna be able to get blue because I see this, right? I'm also gonna back ping. No, guys, don't die. And now I'll just greed my own camps. Potentially now, my ult's coming back up. I can look for another play, but it depends on numbers. So maybe I can catch someone top. Maybe I can use this to catch people mid. If nothing, if Lux is going to base, if Set's going to base, then I'll just go to my camps again. And we're playing for death cap here. Next objective is going to be Baron. So... And these are the things that you can kind of do as Lilia that maybe you can't do in other champions. So my Trundle is mega pressuring right now, right? Which means I want to pressure something too.
An enemy has been slain.
Yep, we take Baron. Jarvan just shows spot, we take Baron. Wow, this guy's a demon. Look at him go. Yeah, you can kill this guy too. Okay, maybe it's not... If we use a lot of tempo here, it might not be Baron. If we kill this guy, definitely it's Baron. Oh, nice settle. Yeah, we should start the Baron.
Enemy has been slain.
So if the enemy tries to come and fight here, even though I have 2.9k gold, flash ult, Zhonya's still very confident. Very hard for them to fight this as well. So there are going to be some fights, like for example that dragon fight, right? It's 4v5, but you can like understand the limits of your champion and try. I'm not going to have death cap, but I am just going to base now. Even though death cap. Maybe I can sell... No, I'll do this. Wait, actually selling this for death cap would have been way better. What am I saying? That was pretty troll. So immediately we're on the uptime here. And you see I have no stacks? Sad. I need to go find stacks. What are we playing for next? We're playing for this tower. Yeah, so let's push this. Let's try and find stacks here. Something happening. I can play, but I just need to play slow. I didn't hit Zera. A bit unfortunate. Where's this guy going? Now we can just chase them all down. I'm so fed. Right, interesting end to the game. Very interesting end to that game. I'm not skipping. It's like a plat game and I've just promoted to bronze 2. Alright. Let's have a look at the chat. Gold 4 to gold 1 in last week since watching your vids. TY. Congratulations and keep it up. Suraline. Don't stream with no mic cam, spamming games. Perry did that as annoying to watch. Interesting. I mean, yeah, you could watch with muted or just not watch, as Eden says. Not like I forced you to watch the stream. You think Lilia Tariq is good synergy? It's all right. I'd prefer to have someone else, some other kind of engaged support with a little more, you know. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty good scaling for sure. Where's this? All right, Eden, I'm putting you mod, all right? Eden, look after the chat. Which one do I do? Manage it? Wait. All right, cool. Eden, your mod. So you can stop the Brooklyn Fosters. Are you going to farm that account only this season? Are you gonna sorry. The point of this series, fictional being, is to demonstrate farm style identity as jungle, unranked to master. Stream however you like, brother. Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly gonna have to. I'm still gonna always do the educational commentary, but I don't know. It's pretty tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Like after like 3 games, I'm like dead. I'm like dead. My mental is like dead. My and also like mental stack of like being educational as much as I can, plus what I'm actually doing in the game is kind of hard. I am streaming not every day, but I am doing Unranked 2 Masters for the next 2 days. And I was hoping that I'd like complete this series, but I think this might take longer than, yeah. What do you mean by overlays, Eden? Do you think it's a bad idea to only play farm style junglers? Is it bad to not be versatile? I've explained this. So obviously every single type of jungler can like value the things I'm talking about. This is not just like farming junglers, but the values that you have for a farming jungler. Like if I was to play Kindred, like let's say I have like a skill points, right? And I have to put skill points in different areas of my game. Like let's say I need to put skill points in gank, like how high percentage a gank is. If I have to put points into invade scenarios and how to invade the enemy. If I have to put points into camp cycling and structured game and keep a good tempo, like I'm obviously going to put more points in camp cycling, keep a good tempo, keeping a structured game, than I would put in knowing what a high or low percentage gank is and just relying on like regular and spare tempo. If I am like a new jungler or a low elo jungler, like putting your points in that category is going to give you more than if you were to try and spread all your points out everywhere, your skill points, if that makes sense. So like obviously in an ideal world, right, we understand what a high percentage and low percentage gank is, but like for the average low elo or even like gold, plat, it's hard to determine what is a high elo gank, a high percentage gank or not. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm talking about like skill points. Like the skill points for farming junglers is like, for example, like jungle tracking. Like jungle tracking, having skill points in this as a farming jungle will allow you to punish the guy that's ganking by knowing when his camp spawn, which in turn, because you can farm really quickly, gets you further ahead. Whereas like, I don't really need to know much about skill points in invading and ganking as a farming jungler because, it's like, yeah, you get the point. It's not like the highest value for me. All right, we're playing Hecarim this game. We're playing Hecarim. Let's see. Yeah, let's play Hecarim. Well, yeah, camp cycling is just like a example, right? But camp cycling is obviously important as like a Warwick, right? But if I had to choose what would be more important as a Warwick player, if I knew like how to play ganks well as Warwick, if I execute ganks well as Warwick, I'm going to be playing towards Warwick's strength and it's a different skill set. Like, to be honest, you don't need to camp cycle really well as a Warwick. You need to know like what are good ganks. Like, obviously you can always fall back on just full clearing. I'm not saying that. And that's why League is not black or white. But yeah, there's not really any ideal playstyle either. I'm just trying to share in this series, like, what is important for a farming jungle. What are the concepts that are going to give you the most results as a farming jungle? These concepts apply to every champion. Hello, CLZ. I've already, yeah, I've already broken the Nocturne Lilia, so I'm just playing whatever now, I guess. Okay, my runes. Wait, I'm supposed to be going. Oh, I'm supposed to be going phase rush. What am I doing? I'm trolling. I got distracted. How did you get this good at the game? Are you an ex-pro? I am an ex-pro, but I'm washed up. I'm retired. Carthus, Kindred. Guys, I'm not doing chant requests, unfortunately. Alright, I'm locking in. I gotta try hard. We're getting into plat gold territories. Wait. Look at my border. It's a bronze border with plat and gold. I should not have took Conqueror this game. This is like the worst Conqueror game I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how my mental stack is so full where I'm just like not even choosing right runes. Alright. Where can I get a kill? I have a Thresh. They have a Seraphine. Top is actually really volatile as well. Mid is not volatile. Well, it is volatile, but there's no gank setup. So I'm looking top and bot this game. My game plan this game is going to be to farm to bot. There's like a lot of things you can do in this game. Invade Evelyn, level 1, is one thing you can do. Full clear to bot is another thing you could do. Full clear to top is also another thing you can do. What I'm going to be looking to do is I'm actually going to be doing full clear to bot, but I may take E after my third camp to potentially kill top. So I'm going to do like 1, 2, 3. Check if there's a top gank. If there is, kill, base, go here. If not, full clear to bot, look for a bot gank on spare tempo. And I will not start a pot. Because I'm versing Evelyn, I'm not expecting any kind of invades or anything like that.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I would like to ward her Raptors. If my Ari is not AFK, I'll ping it to go and ward. To go and look to get a ward.
30 seconds until minions.
Yeah, Phase Rush literally pops off this game. So it's very bad that I took Conqueror. Maybe it's remake? I don't know if I'd actually want that. Look, yeah, I mean, I would like to change my runes, but... Unfortunately, I can't get a ward this game because my mid's AFK. No, I won't start Raptors. I won't do a Raptor clear. I still think pathing to bot with a Thresh is more important than the thing is if I do Raptor start is that I'll end up pathing towards top side, which I don't really want to do. I'll look for one gank top early. I think this game is remake. Which is, yeah, a bit unfortunate. When do you even surrender when it's remake? Oh no. Right. Nice, we can take the correct runes next time. My MMR is like going up divisions every game. I have to change this. Gold / plat MMR. Yeah, it will be silver. It will be silver. It will literally be silver and diamond, no? If I just win, because I'm not going to climb through silver that quickly. I will do 8 camp in games where I believe top and bot are like not volatile and I can use my spare tempo on myself. So for example, let me just get this up. All right. For example, I'm the red side jungle. I will do Raptors, Krugs, red, wolves, Gromp, blue, this in this game, and I'll do 8 camp, right? This kind of game is when you want to use your spare tempo on yourself. Consider you taking these extra 2 camps, like using it just the time on yourself. So in a regular clear, you know how you just like full clear down, and then you'll gank somewhere, right? You'll full clear down, you'll have spare tempo, 30 seconds, you'll drop some deep wards or something like that, or you'll just like force a gank bot or force a gank mid. The Raptor clear is when you want to just use that time on yourself for an extra 2 camps. So when the game is not volatile, that's when you do Raptor stop. To summarize. All right, let's watch something. Am I in queue? Yes. But it's true as well that the 8 camp does make you path back to topside. And it's a good clear to do if you want to play for the grubs or if you want to like cross gank mid. Because when you do that clear, when you do the raptor clear, you clear down, you take scuttle, and then you cross back right here, right? And this is like the cross gank mid. So if you think like, okay, no lanes are volatile, but mid is potentially volatile or a lane that I want to play around, you can do this path as well. So when side lanes are not volatile, and you are also a good champion that likes doing raptor start, like you shouldn't do raptor start on champions that aren't good at doing raptor start. Although most champions can do raptor start. Like Warwick, okay? Don't raptor start on Warwick. You can't do raptor start. Yeah, you could do Wolves Clear and do the opposite. Yes, exactly. You can do the exact opposite with Wolf Start. Yeah, I've probably explained it many times, but don't worry. All right, let's watch something in queue potentially. Canyon has been streaming recently. Yes, you can be flexible, right? But the problem is that if the enemy knows you did, like, so let's say for example the enemy full clears to top here, right? And you full clear to bot, right? And you take scuttle, he takes scuttle, he ganks mid, you gank bot. Now your raptors spawn at 4 minutes, right? And he goes here and he just checks raptors, right? Because you gank bot. That's very bad for you because you're actually, by starting raptors, you're putting your camp at a chance of getting counter jungled. Whereas if you usually just clear normally where your Gromp is, where your Krugs are going to spawn at 420, right? In this normal game, you gank bot, you reset, and he can't take this from you. So that's why with the raptor start, you always want to be coming back to your raptor spawn at 4 minutes 100%. That's a habit you have to build if you do raptor start. Now, if this bot gank is so good, right, and you're really quick on your clear, let's say you full clear down, you do this, you gank. If you can immediately do like a really fast play and you're recalling at like 340, then maybe you can actually make it back here. Right? How do you counter the enemy? How do you counter the raptor start? Okay, let's say the enemy does raptor start. Like, how am I going to counter you if you do this raptor start, right? I'm going to full clear to bot. I'm going to recall straight away off Krugs, right? And I'm going to immediately, out of base, come here and attack your raptors at 4 minutes with like double longsword buy. That's essentially what the raptor start, all the different scenarios. How did jungle pathing and gameplay differ for you in pro play versus solo queue? It's a very similar game, but obviously in pro play, in solo queue you want to basically prioritize yourself as number one, whereas in sometimes in team play you will do like a play that like trades your agency to someone else for like the good of the game. Yeah, I mean they're pretty similar games. They're very, like, the fundamentals of comp and solo queue are the same. Obviously, it depends on what level you're also playing at. Like, LCK or LPL or, like, Worlds is going to be a completely different game than even, like, Challenger. Just in terms of, like, everyone, when you play comp, it's like both teams, or if you're playing high-level comp, both teams kind of know what the enemy is going to do, if that makes sense. Like, most of the time, it's like, okay, you have this play, you have this win con, we have this win con, we both know that. Now, who's going to play better? That's like the difference between comp and solo queue. In solo queue, there's a lot more random stuff, so you have to be way more disciplined in competitive compared to solo queue. Like, solo queue, you can be less disciplined because people are making mistakes. Or there's more opportunity, I would say. Yeah. You play some disciplined Kindred to show us the gameplay. Yes, Kindred I may be playing next series. it might not be disciplined. You can play disciplined as Kindred, but I want to showcase her potential of invades and stuff like that. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, I'm chaining my runes right now. Yeah, this makes much more sense. And I'm versing still 4 range champs, so that's good. All right, I get a change of pace here. That's always nice. With some Hecarim. Belveth, I'm not really doing chant requests. Belveth will not be part of it. And I don't think you want to see that. I don't know if you want to see the Belveth. I was never much of a Belveth player, to be honest. All right. Let's go. What are we looking at? So in this game, there's Yorick versus Jace. Jace is going tank build. Okay, this is a prime example of this is a good game for Raptor start. You're playing a champion that likes doing Raptors. You're playing like you want to take grubs because you have a Yorick. Both, like most lanes is not screaming like kill potential. Yes, we have a Shen who has a taunt, but Bard is like pretty... I mean, you still could Bard bot this game, to be honest, but like Bard is generally a champ that's kind of hard to gank. So this would be an example of a good Raptor start game. Yeah. This is an example of a good Raptor start game. Should I take pot this game investing Viego? So I will. Because there's always a chance he'd invade. So Viego has 2 invade options. Raptor invade to my Gromp, which I need a ward for. And then also 3 camp into invade one of my sides, which I just need to play well. Make sure I have my W and then everything's okay. But level 1 I am going to try and ward his Raptors and get my team to help. So around 50 seconds, I'm going to run towards his Raptors and get a ward.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And I'll ping my team to help. And that will also cover any Raptor invade. Here, I micromanage a team. Not that way. Okay, they might be distracted now with that. Place the ward. Back ping everyone.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, so should I do the Raptor clear this game? I think I will. Yeah. We'll do the Raptor clear this game since we just talked about it. Doesn't have sweeper. I'm gonna look for that Jhin. Could have kept my stacks up better there, to be honest. But I'll still do it too. Alright, so it looks, well, we don't know yet, but on our third camp, we'll know what he's doing. So my bot lane died. First thing when a fight happens like this, you check, are they like pinging Psalms? Is my team pinging Psalms? Only Jhin Barrier got pinged. And they get killed. No Psalms are being pinged. Most likely here, enemy bot will push base and then the wave will bounce. So I already know here, I'm probably not going to look for anything bot side. No, that was a bad cue. Play that better, I can keep my stacks all the way. So here is confirmed. He's clearing from top to bot. So in this case, I'm going to take 2 points Q. I'm not going to take E. And most likely here, what's going to happen is that on this bounce, Viego will look for a bot game. So I need to make the decision whether I want to just kind of ditch them and just take Scuttle across the top Scuttle and play for myself and play for top my Raptor spawn. Or if I can use that, you know, whenever you have a big wave like this as well, you can use it. So my bot lane should be looking to just push right now. I'm actually going to ping it. Whoops, wrong ping. This Bard is having a roam. Still have to be a little bit careful of Viego, but I'm not really too scared since he started topside. Okay, they get the wave in. Bard is wasting lots of time. I want to get my team ready to potentially go scuttle here. Since I have smite, I'm just going to look to one shot. Okay, they're about to gank bot. So if my team doesn't do anything now, or doesn't respect it. So here is easy. I can smite this. I'm going to back ping my bot lane. I don't want to fight. Unless the enemy team really trolls. And now I just leave. I go for a cross gank. Doesn't look like anything. Right? So that's the thought process right there in the first round. Now I get to play around this. I also see him. I ping my bot lane to be careful and I get everything. If he keeps messing up, I'm going to take his Gromp as well. But now he's going to base, so I'm just going to back to my camps. No point chasing this guy around. Diego's basing. We have him downloaded. And we get a pretty nice start. So this is what the Raptor start, ideally, can look like. So after this, we're going to base. And then we're going to go Wolves Gromp. And then we may just look to play for the Grubs. But we'll see. You still have to adapt in those situations. So right now we know Viego's here. We're going to ping it. Constantly tracking him. Check the weak side lane one last time. Right? Check the weak side lane one last time because we still have Ghost here. If he trolls, which he did. Right, how you play the gank. Okay, I use everything. So I'm going to wait for his flash. Okay, now he's definitely going to die. And I want to make sure... Wow, this guy really flashed to take my kill. That's crazy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He really used his flash to take the kill. And immediately back to bot side.
An enemy has been slain.
So what's this next round going to look like? Okay, my Shen's here. So I'm still going to look at the proximity gank, but I'm going to do Gromp, Wolves, and I want to mainly play for Grubs here. After I do this Gromp, I'm going to hit this towards Dragon, because I think Viego might be on it. Like, there's a chance that Viego full clears down here. Oh, never mind, he's mid. Okay, great. And I know he's going to go to his Raptors next. He has 34 CS. So, I'm not going to look for this bot gank. Not going to look for this bot gank. Because if they just flash away, if my Shen just misses his taunt, there's nothing for me to play for. If I was on Gromp here, I may look for it, just for the fact of, you know, it's in my proximity. But yeah, the bot side is finished. So this might be a good play through top kind of game. You know, Yorick, split push, you know, blow the enemy's nexus up kind of game.
An ally has been slain.
Because my bot lane's running it.
Executed.
Jace, no flash. Okay, so when I hit 6 here, and I'm watching the top wave here, okay, it looks like he's just pushing. So we're deciding here, should we go Raptors or should we go top? Should we go mid? Mid's low. So, okay, he died. Great. Next wave is top is bouncing. So I kind of want to push this scuttle towards top to get ready to maybe kill Jace. Yeah, it's starting to look good. He's starting to creep up. I'm updating myself, and now we go. So he has no flash, right? We push him this way. We do a short ult, gear him towards our Yorick. Does he kill him? Did I play that game card? Alright. Okay, I think I played this maybe not the best. It's okay. So miss micro. Good decision, but miss micro. So even though... how did we not kill him? How did we not kill him there? He is pretty tanky, I guess. I mean, he's not actually at all. Yorick's kind of useless, I guess. Alright, and we powered back to top side. I probably should have... Actually, even if I had noticed bot lane, I still would part the bot. So I have no objectives. It's just a full clear angle here. Just full clear. Can't really go to his top side. Actually, maybe I could, actually. I'm watching. I'm getting some stacks. Where is Viego going? He's going top side, it looks like. Yeah, nothing to play for. So I'm just going to focus a bot. And maybe this guy's killable. He is pretty far up. Yeah, he's playing super kind of disrespectful. Oh, I got hit there. That's sad. So I just pick up the wave. If I dodge that, maybe I kill. Plat Emerald experience, yeah. I'm gonna have to show you. Okay, so alt and 24. Did any sums get pinged in the chat here? That I can abuse with my alt? No. Nothing got pinged. So watching proximity. They're fighting. I have alt and 10. So this is a time where I may skip my camps and come to this. Let's see, what are they going to do off this wave? Are they going to push? Looks like it. So I'm actually going to get off my Gromp here and I'm just going to go. My Shen is a bit of a bot. Hold my E. Just keep queuing. Very nice. Spare tempo still. So I'll help this guy push. And because my Krugs are not spawning for a while, I'll take my camps and base. Eden, what's the 80 Hecarim build? Search it up for me. Okay, so now my Krug spawn. I actually still have ult here though. So this is actually, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. And go for this play again. So Bard has ult here. And this guy just looks like he can die very easily. So I'm still holding ult. Still holding ult. Bard still... I'll ult this. Hear him. Okay, this is not good. Maybe I can get out there. Not bad. We got some danger pings, so I'm a little bit wary. That was like an overstay on my tempo because the enemy team was just trolling and I still had ult. Alright. Surely my next item is like... Is it just Shojin? It's just Shojin, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cheswick is Eclipse Cleaver, but I want to play not Zeke's. Although, is Cleaver good this game? It might be good this game. No, I'm going to go Shojin. Definitely Shojin. Alright, so my Yorick is checking Grobs for me. He's not on it, right? No. Malzahar has ult. It's a little odd. Okay, there's Viego. Okay, Malz is TPing bot. Viego is going bot. I'm going to take that time to duck in here and finish these guys off. Ping my team that Viego's bot side. So as you're playing strong side, you always want to watch the weak side. Right, maybe me pinging saves them a little bit there. Yeah, I'm going to check his blue here since he doesn't have blue. I'm a little bit confused. Is top diveable? No. Blue is down. Okay, I go mid. Yeah, I just go mid here. Since I can't make it to the bot play, I just gobble mid. My mouse is not happy. As per usual. Someone's not going to be happy. I have ult here. Okay. Look at that. I get to farm and I get to clean up. Nice. We love to see it. Oh, and my Shen lives. Great. Now, what should I do here? Jhin might be trolling again. I have ult again, so I'm just gonna... There probably is a ward here, so let's see how Jhin reacts. Not gonna ult yet. Just gonna proc phase rush and chase him down. Now we can ping Dragon. If I had Sweeper, I should have used Sweeper there. Oh, are they contesting? Let's see. We do have our Mal's ult soon. I think he's about to Try and zone him since I don't have smite. And now we're just going to full clear up. We're not going to base it. It's another kind of agreed situation where no objectives are up, but I can still react to plays because I have flash up.
Turret plating will soon fall.
So I'm not really concerned which way I want to path towards. The most thing I'm concerned about is having a lot of gold. I mean, having a lot of farm and being efficient. Okay, Viego shows bot. Immediately, I need to run into his jungle. I need to run past all this since I'm not going to make it here. Run past everything. And immediately look for his wolves. Now I'm looking in my proximity to top side. Okay, I see Jace is low. So I'm going to ping for this guy to like cancel him. Can you cancel him? Because I'm going to come here and just kill him. I probably could have let this marinate more. I'm actually not going to go for it yet. I think the Jace is actually tanky. Yeah, now I should go for it. Okay, this guy kills him alone. Yeah, my timing there was a little weird. I should have just done camps until he was actually low. Now I'm going to let this guy die. Viego's there now. So I want to just take this guy's blue and get out. If he wants to fight me, I'll fight him. Make sure to stay on top of him on the cone. Okay, where's Swain? Save me, brother. Okay, I guess he ran the long way. And what are we going to do here? We have Shojin soon. I'm going to be a bit greedy. I don't even have it up in these camps, actually. Maybe we look for Jace one last time. Let's see what Jace is going to do. He's going to push this wave. That's for sure. He's going to get baited by going for a pink. My Yorick is not going to notice. Yeah, we take his flash. Need 70 gold. I'm actually just going to go in lane and just take a minion. Or like a tower. I'm like adapting here a little bit just because I really want my Trojan. Alright, I'm just going to walk in here. Take some gold. Instantly base now. Next objective is not Rift. Not yet. I mean, Rift is also very bad versus Bard. Not something you want to overly prioritize. Okay, big fight happening mid. It looks really terrible. Oh, nice. 1 for 2, not bad. So I'm not going to be involved in this fight. I'm not going to try it. Just going to farm and wait for people to make mistakes. So they can go for like, I don't know, the Rift, whatever. Now I'm going to do my own thing. As soon as I'm done, I think his bot side is down, but as soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going to look for anything bot side. Maybe like a bot tier 2, I don't know. Does Malz have TP? Let's TP here. See if he listens to me, because this TP is really good. Yeah, I'm ignoring this. Okay, this guy didn't want a TP, so I'm just going to take the wave. So we're in proximity to uptime, so if anything happens more here, we can fight. It looks kind of terrible though. I'm going to let Swain pass and look for better targets. Maybe I one-shot the Bard here first. Now we just keep going forwards. So it's very important when you're playing champions like this to not be the primary focus of the enemy. That's why farming camps in proximity to your team, letting them take the focus, then coming in cleaning up, is how you want to play these kinds of champions. Hecarim, Lilia. Alright, more greeting. Nothing to take here, just go back to my top side. Next objective is in 30 seconds though, but I'm actually just going to stay. Like, I'm not even going to buy before then. I'll just full greed. Because I'm already strong enough. One thing I need to, that I'm quite bad at doing, but something that's really, really important is Hecarim. Oh, it looks like they're already trading. Okay, so they're going to play to trade the third dragon, which I'm fine for. Just start it fast. They're going to try and rift tier 2 tower top. Okay, I wish I had more pings here to back ping this guy. But whatever. Are they? Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, we should try and defend waves here. Diego is bot side. So just make sure to actually get on him. I did pop Ghost here. But this is like basically going to secure us Dragon. I'm not afraid here, so I'm just going to fight this guy. He still has ult, but we'll just fight him. If this guy wants to dive him, he can. I'm going to try and like bait him back, I guess, but... Nice self flash. Nice. Now we just look for camps and we exit Dragon. Backping my team. Just let them know it's about to be downtime. Now, are we going to base in this downtime or are we going to stay? I think in this case we're going to base. What are we going to buy there? Team is doing inting on downtime. Classic. What do we build here? Like low key, I think this is not bad. I think. I might be inting my gold here, but... Alright, so downtime is just going to be a farm round, and then picking up free kills. Your whole team dies, this is where you just chill and farm. I see everyone though, so I'm going to be involved in this. Mal's is smurfing it. I'm going to use that little brush for move speed. Now since I'm already top, we're just going to look for camps. Is anything available? Did he... Who took it? Who took the blue? So always look for enemy camps when you kill them. Let your team see if they're on this and just keep farming. I do want to be in proximity to bot though, so I'm going to cross here. Just in case something happens. I'm still going to be farming, but I just want to be in proximity. So I'm going to skip my red side here just because this is the next thing. And I want to be ready for this. Maybe Bardo will just walk into me. I'm going to let him. I know he's going down. So I'm still kind of looking for him. This is okay. Oh, what a good stun. Yeah, we have to play a bit careful here now. TP comes in. Yeah, this is where you can, you know, find yourself in trouble. But you just don't die here. I'm just leaving my team for complete dead. And now another full downtime window where we give this objective and we just farm. So you got to realize when something looks bad, even though you started it. Us losing this is not going to lose us the game. You dying there as well and not getting the farm that I'm getting right now is what is going to lose you the game. What defensive items do I need this game? I still think Frozen Heart is pretty good. Frozen Heart and then like more or something. Alright, nothing else to do now. Now we're going to respond to whatever's happening, but if the enemy overstays their uptime, we're going to kill them. Should we go... This guy's going crit, so actually randomins is pretty crazy this game. Even though it doesn't give CDR, it's kind of just too good not to take. Versus the Jhin and the Viego. And they're not really auto-attacking champions, like Jace and Jhin are not really auto-attacking champions, so... Unending Despair, yeah. I kind of forgot about that item even existing. Alright, Mal's TP. I want to protect this wave. I want to protect this wave and just hope this guy TPs. I have anti-heal here, so yeah, we can kill this guy. I'm actually just going to ult over the wall, just so I can have more space to kind of chase him down. Which might still actually be hard. I need to push him into Yorick here. Nice. And next dragon is in 50. Nothing more to play for. Actually, no, we should go for this tower. Since Chase is top, we should try and get this tower. Shen's basing. Alright. We'll just do that for pressure. I'm going to backping them. If they chase more, we may be able to fight. But mostly just want to farm right now. If they really int here, I'll respond. If not, I'll just farm. So they're not really inting it. So just keep farming. Dragon in 13. Doesn't look like it's an instant start angle. So just keep farming. The enemy team right now are so stressed over this dragon because it's our soul. Look at that Yorick. Okay, we're going to start Baron here. We're going to actually start Baron here. Please. Please. Because this dragon to them means absolutely nothing, right? Obviously, it's good if we can fight it. And, you know, your team might not respond to this. I mean, I'm kind of... Okay, maybe this decision was bad. Never mind. I forgot about Swain W. Alright, it would have been okay if Jinx actually came here, but whatever. I'm gonna stop this guy from basing. Oh, Yorick died. Wait, what? Okay, I'm being a bit of an assassin here. Bit of creativity. Maybe we can fight once they both base. I'm gonna do blue while I wait for it to marinate though. So the fight has begun. I'm gonna get there right on time. They left. Okay, it's fine. Can't kill Jace. Okay, they stay there. Okay. Alright, looking for camps. There you go. I probably will maybe find them here, but we'll see. What is the bard doing? Fight happening here. Just keep queuing. He's about to ult. Can chase. And the reason I'm so strong in this game is just because I didn't allow myself to trade my agency anywhere. I just simply kept to my rounds, kept good tempo, picked up 3 kills, and then obviously you have to play fights well, you know, as well. But, oh, it looks like they want to contest. Bard might ult in a second. Not soon enough. If Swain wants to die here, he can die, which will end us slow, so he actually can fight. But we don't have to. It doesn't look that easy. Bard's trying to eat. He's going to use stun here for this guy, and I'm going to dodge it. Nice. Okay, so this is a time where, again, even though I have 3k gold, I am going to greed a little bit more. I'm going to try and just... Yeah, this is good. Malzahar farming this as well is really good, because I do want to base. So we're going to base together here. We can't really pressure anything because Yorick died. And what's going to make me absolutely Thanos? Probably Spirit Visage, actually, instead of more. I don't know. I think I'm not very good at building currently because I haven't played these champs in so long. But I think this is okay. Like, the anti-heal item this game is like kind of meh, because you should just cut out his ult anyway. Swain ult, but Okay, that ward's nearly dead, so whatever. Yeah. That Yorick dying is very bad. Still have to play slow to close this game out. I have to be a bit careful here. Because Viego's not showing and Swain is also hovering. He's low-key trolling now. Yeah, as I thought. Someone was hovering him. I'm going to keep holding the ult here until I actually need to use it. Shen Hecarim is a pretty nice combo. I'm actually going to look for the Jhin here if he comes close. Hello, Jhin. Hello. You can't move.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
And I think... Is this end angle? No. Oh, yeah, it is. It's end angle. No, it's not end angle because we all just did different things. Oh, it still is. Never mind. Like 1,000 minions. No, I'm gonna die. Psych. What was that non-existent Shen shield? I don't know. Should he have serpents this game? Let's see. Should he have serpents? I don't know. I guess. Nah, he shouldn't have serpents. It's like my shield and Shen ult. And like Shen shields. I wouldn't build serpents this game. I'm gonna have to play some games off stream. I'm gonna have to play some games off stream. I'm on a bronze account in plat games. Alright, this is gonna be my last game. How do you classify a jungle as a farming jungle? So pretty much why I'm saying farming jungle is the things that you value as a farming jungle might be different to the skills you value as like a ganking or invading jungler. Things that you value as a farming jungler is like cycling your camps, having structured rounds, playing on your ult or ghost cooldowns, whereas like someone like Lee Sin can be a bit more adaptive and a bit more free-flowing. And the greed thing that I'm talking about is kind of for farming junglers because farming junglers tend to be able to continuously have like 10, 11 CS per minute. So greeding is really, really good with them. Whereas like if you're playing Lee Sin, you'd rather just be the one kind of fighting and being quite opportunistic, but it relies on, obviously you can play how I'm playing exactly the way I am as Lee Sin, and you probably will have good results, but you're going to have better results on champions like Hecarim or Lilia. Can you tell skipping all the camps to gank and take kill, you did that because that has something to do with it. Most of the time when I got off camps to do something, it was just because in my regular tempo, I assessed that the chance of me killing them was high enough. That's pretty much it. You shouldn't get off your camps unless you think that they are high chance to kill. Right? So, for example, like someone having no flash, someone being pushed up, someone fighting, things like this. These are like high chance. These are like things that make it high percentage. Yeah, you can follow this pattern. Sup, Keg Dot? Yes, I played a game of Hecarim. I was getting too bored of Nocturne and Lilia, and I decided to play some Hecarim. It's pretty fun. I need to figure out a better builder. I don't think this builder is bad, but actually my build is actually fine. I don't know about Chempunk though. And I also don't know about Spirit Visage. The thing is, like, I like genuinely like low elo builds. Like, I would not suggest doing like the Chasic Cleaver, Zeke's build. If you're smurfing, not if you're smurfing, sorry. If you play in low elo. He doesn't do Zeke's anymore, just Eclipse, Cleaver, Death Dance more. Okay, that sounds like correct, yeah. But why not Shojin over Cleaver? I don't get that. Surely Shojin's better. Cleaver is pretty good on Hecarim though, to be honest. A blitz build's fine. I'm sure, like, honestly, in terms of builds, you don't need to. I honestly don't think you need to think like too hard about it. Okay, the build is not going to be, unless it's, as long as it's in the realm of, like, you know, you're not just building like AP on Hecarim. As long as it's, yeah, as long as you like it, as long as like the first 2 core is good. Usually on these champions, you're going to build 2 core, and it's usually going to be the 2 core. So for example, Hecarim, you're always going to build like Eclipse, and then Shojin or Black Cleaver. And then after that, it's like a bit adaptive, like, you know. What do the enemy have? Is Maw good this game? Is Death Dance good this game? Is Frozen Heart good this game? Depending on what the enemy have, then you just build off that. But usually first 2 core is always the same. What's happening? Am I effing or? I was watching Cage or Chris stream Counter-Strike finals yesterday, and their team came from 12-6 down to win. Damn. Yeah, like Valorant, CS, big momentum games. League is honestly a big momentum game as well, but difference in League and like Valorant and CS is that at 12-6, it's not like you have a gold lead, you know? Like enemy team can, you know, you start from 0, you know, you start on the same basis, same playing field. All right. What should we play this game? I have Z bottom. Is that like Z mid or? Yeah, honestly, you can just follow. You can follow like Blitz or something in terms of builds. Like, I think it's fine. You should try and think like, why am I building these items? Like after a game, for example, you should be like, oh, like should I have built tabbies this game? Should I build mercs? Like, you know, you can do something like that, but I wouldn't think too hard of it. You can follow Blitz. Zyra is pretty miserable here, but so is oh well, Lily is not miserable. Zyra's okay. It's fine. Okay, now it's like getting more miserable, but it's fine. Wait, have I been running attack speed on Lily this entire time? Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see where I am after this game. Okay, first thing I'm going to think about this game is build. I'm going to be building Tabbies. I'm going to be building Zhonya's. I'm going to be building Leandry's and Riftmaker. And then the usual death cap stuff. Next, game plan. Where am I going to path through? Where can I get a kill? It looks like an okay Raptor start game. However, have another Shen. Volibear versus Mundo. So obviously we don't go near that lane. Okay, this is just a clear to bot kind of game. We do have a Zed. So he needs like level 3 to play the game. I think I will play for myself this game and just do Raptor clear. Yeah. Hopefully I'm on blue side so I can par towards bot anyway. About the amount of games, I think you've proven your point. If you get to Master plus MMR games, yeah. I mean, maybe I just stop it there when I get to Master MMR, right? Who knows? We'll see. This is last game, yeah. What's up, Rashid? How are you doing? Anything else in this game? Investing in another Jarvan. I need to really prioritize not blowing my flash early, just in general, because my flash this game is going to be very valuable versus a Jarvan ult and versus a Talon who can just decide to kill me whenever he decides that he wants to. Alright, nice. So I am on blue side, so definitely a Raptor clear game. Play for myself early, then eventually play towards the bot side again. I'm going to go no pot this game because it's a Jarvan. I'm expecting him to full clear, but I will still ward in case of central mid. But I'm expecting him to full clear to bot this game.
I'll just look around for threats. 5 times the charm.
Both insane. Yeah, I really just need to make sure. Okay, so like later on in team fights, I need to make sure that Talon blows his load, not on me. And I also need to make sure Nautilus doesn't ult me. Unfortunate. Oh, nice. He started W. What a beast. Okay, so here I'm going to quickly get to this bush and I'm going to press B. So I can get a better ward and I can also go back to my bot side. We need to retake my bot side though because I want to start Raptors. So here I'm going to ping my team.
Minions have spawned.
Help me out. Check the bushes. They might be starting our blue.
Dreams are
Just need a little bit of a hover and we need to just check stuff here as a team.
sometimes they're all. Sometimes they lift me up.
Okay, we see one. Great. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Oh, this guy's like checking or what? So there's really nothing I'm probably going to be able to do bot lane because Zed is... he needs at least level 2 or 3. Even though for some reason they're fighting, they're definitely just going to lose that. I don't know what's going on. My level 1 Zed with W starters fighting. So I'm actually honest, I'm very glad I didn't just part the bot this game. Kind of want to just sweep this just so I know if they know. I'll have my sweeper back up soon anyway. Nice. Okay, I know that he's starting bot side, so I'm going to make sure this guy is like a little bit careful up here. The Jarvan is pathing towards top side. Keeping that in mind. Nice ward, a nice hover top side. Gonna ping this guy again. We know Jarvan's here now. So for this scuttle, mid is going to have big push. So I'm not even going to go for it. Actually, I am going to go for it, but I'm going to be very, very careful. Because I have these 2 wards, actually, it means I can play... It's playable. Right? I'm about to see Jarvan. I'm going to back ping him. I'm going to one-shot the scuttle, and I'm going to instantly cross the bot side. So I'm running in. I want to try and hit the minion to keep a stack. Let's see. Is this guy going to land the ability? He is. Still kind of hard to kill. So I'm going to go for Scuttle. Nort is moving now as well. And I know that Jarvan is also going to move here. So I need to get out. And I need to be low-key careful here about Nort's move. Now, Jarvan's like, okay, what do I do now? Probably just based. I'm going to assume. Unless he gives me any other information, we're going to be thinking that. Looking at my proximity. I know Jarvan's about to be bot. Yep, there he is. Okay, very nice. He base, so we check items. And then there's nothing else to do bot here. Whether or not their weight is bad or not, there's nothing else to do. And we instantly hit the B button. And we know Jarvan's here. Alright, we buy up. I'm actually just going to buy this item because I think there's going to be a... I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can buy this plus Dark Seal here. Obviously, you should always try and spend the max amount of your gold. Alright. So here we're going to be playing for grubs. That's what we want to do. We want to take our 2 camps here and then play for the first grub spawn for 6. We don't really want to go for any plays yet. We really want to get our 6 here. We know Jarvan's pathing up as well, so there's going to be a big party topside. And we know that. So we want to update ourselves on what the happening top and mid. We want to update ourselves a lot. Getting Jarvan here. Oh, is he on dragon? That knot is moving weird. Could be on dragon. So I'm going to instantly, with that information, Talon's also like hovering down. So I'm going to instantly just assume that's what he's doing. And this will confirm it anyway. And there it is. So now we're going to go for everything here. We're going to go for all the top side. And you have to be greedy here. Alright, watch where this Jarvan goes. Oh, don't worry, we're going to get it. We're going to get everything. Check my Swain. Okay, he's not running TP. See where Jarvan goes. Now he's going towards grubs. I do have smite. So I'm okay with pulling this towards this way and having a smite right for it. Talon will move first. That's what we know from this. Jarvan has his Q on it. So really here, I'm only playing for like 1. But I do want to fight. And I do want to keep my stacks up. I'm going to override their call here. I'm just going to go for it. We'll just go for the Jarvan. Okay, that's good enough. Try and get this guy too. So really, obviously smiting would have been good there for me. To actually get 1. But, you know, it's like that thing again. It's, you're making the enemy give you an option. Hey, if you want to fight this, like, you're going to die for it, you know? Here I'm just going to greed. Since my bot side camp's already spawning, I'm just going to cross mid and greed. Try and keep my stacks up. Talon probably just warded bot side. I'm going to sweep it. No, no ward. Okay, no objectives. No ult. What are we going to do? Gonna go greed mode. I'm actually going to just full clear up again. Hard focusing my clear. I might actually go here, so it... Let's see. I would like to just full clear up here. All the way to my blue. Since there's just nothing to do, I have no ult. It's a perfect time to greed. And not care about anything that happens. Okay, am I getting my camps taken or what's that? I think he's just roaming. Pretty sure he's just roaming. But who knows? Yeah, he was just roaming. Yeah, so we just greed. Fully greed. Oh, there he is. Spot. So, do we take his topside camps here? Yes, we do. We're just going to continue this. He is going to cross mid. He's getting a little bit delayed. So we're going to go here as soon as we can. Talon may have dropped wards, but he's wasting too much time here. This is why you don't just randomly hit vision as this Jarvan. Like, you're going to get your topside taken again.
Shut down.
Yeah, this is a mega farm kind of game. I have 2 charges of smite. I think I have time for red here, so I'm going to take red as well. I may go for Krugs as well, but we'll see. Since I'm playing Lilia, it's very hard for me to get collapsed on. Since I have stacks. How about just breeding out? We're having a feast. In this case, should I stay for my top side? Do we have Leandries? Yes, we do. However, this guy's low, so we make sure, I nearly didn't check my proximity gank there. Make sure we always check the proximity. Nice, this guy's even leaving me the kill. What a nice guy. Now we base. Now we base, we lost our stacks here, so we base. I don't want to run here anymore, I just have to base eventually. And also my bot side spawning. Which side is more likely for Jarvan to take here? I think it's probably bot side. Yeah. So I'm going to try and match him here on Raptors. So I'm just trying to match here wherever I think Jarvan's going. Is my main concern. I'm going to blast Gun over here to check, did he do my Raptors? He didn't. Okay, so that means he's not going for it. We're looking proximity again. We have ult now. We have something. So if Tristana trolls here, we'll go bot. If Jarvan goes here, we'll go bot. If he ults here, we'll go bot. I want him to do this. You know? Unfortunately, he saw it. Okay, he's lost his mind a little bit. But this is very winnable since I'm so strong. Now Tristana may jump on me too. I just have to make sure I'm ready when she does. We just kite back. She's going to die to Leandries anyway. Oh, I trolled. Please clean up. Oh, I trolled so bad. Okay. I needed to dodge that hook. Alright, let's go. What did they use? Jarvan flash. Not flash. I don't know if just Barret actually. Alright, next round. Full glitter bot. I'm going to try and get my Shen to ward bot as well. Items to build. We build this. Can I build a pink? Hello? Yeah, Tristana is one item too. Something I could have probably looked at before that. Alright, nice. Enemy team trolled. Here I just want to get my stacks of this and immediately again. Because he chose bot again. Like this is literally how you punish. This is how you make this Jarvan have 55 seats. Oh, Talon's roaming top side though. So I want to try and just avoid where he goes. I still want to invade. But I want to try and avoid him. Because right now he's just checking. You know? So maybe I missed my invade timer now. I still have to respect this guy. Because he still is a Talon, right? So I'm just going to respect him. Like if he wants to just sack himself like this, whatever. Now it's actually possible to kill him. My E missed, so whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let him run around. It doesn't really delay me. Obviously that blocked me, but like right now my mid is winning really hard. So it's not for free. And this guy has no tower, so pretty sure we can just chase him down. I'm going to run up, use my E first, land everything. I'm going to try and get the kill here, just because I have Dark Seal. And watching proximity, this might be just a play after a play, if they chase here. So I'm watching. Looks pretty good. Okay, they're going for that guy, so we go for this guy. Wonderful. And then, instead of going here, yeah, we take his camps. This is the Lilia fun time. We might even take top wave too. Yep, we'll definitely take top wave as well.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Whoops. And now we'll base, because too far from any camp. Even though we don't have item. If all my camps, like if wolves are up here as well, I probably would breed, but just a good time to base. So 14 minutes. Mid game has begun. I'm only concerned about doing camps and then going into the proximity on my team. something's happening mid right now that I need to be kind of looking at. Alright, so I'm going to let them start the fight here. I'm not concerned. I'm going to let them start the fight. If they fight, I'll move. Jarvan's clearing to top. And again, I'll be planning to just take his topside camps again. Nothing to play for, so you can still clear your camps when there's nothing to play for. If Mundo goes for this wave, I'll kill him. Just like clockwork. Try and wait here to make sure my E lands. And I know he's going to go for the wave, so... Nice ult. Nice ult, pal. I'll leave the wave here for Volibear, because he's right here, and I have stuff to do as well.
Now do something about it.
And they surrender. This game was just literally all about punishing Jarvan, right? Just punishing him, messing up his tempo. Good example of that. Simply, he didn't have good tempo. I knew what his camp I had him downloaded. So every time he made a mistake like that, I got super, super fed. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Pretty tired. We'll be back same time tomorrow. I'll probably stream like a later stream actually to make the time zone a bit better. So it'll be the same time as this stream today. We'll have some last questions before I end it. It's a good average KP. Don't think about the game like that. Don't think about the game like KP or anything. Literally think, farm efficiently, kill efficiently. Don't look for low percentage plays when your camps are up. When your camps are down, you can force, or not force some things, but you can like, you know, use your time sparingly. But again, as soon as your camps spawn again, you want to be continuing that cycle. Also, let the map give you the information. Don't try and force things. The map will give you the information that you need. How do you review for missed opportunities? Good question. I guess you just have to think when you're making your structure, right? So like, for example, how you review for missed opportunities is like, oh, I decided to trade his camps here. Would it have been better if I matched Dragon? Or I decided to full clear up to top here, even though bot was fighting. Like, could I have ganked bot on my regular tempo because they were fighting? I guess that's how you review missed opportunities. You have to go back in the replay. It's kind of important as well that when you review your own game, right, that there's the POV, which is you and your camera control. And there's also like you going into spectator and actually just watching the map, you know. What's the best piece of advice for gold MMR? I think my best, from playing these games, these last 15 games, genuinely my best advice, and this is like not even just low elo, but especially for low elo because it's easy to get sucked in, okay? My best piece of advice is don't compensate for your team. Don't feel pressured or have some sort of anxiety because you feel like your team's going to flame you. Play your own game, right? Enemy team will 100% make mistakes. You just need to be in a strong enough position to punish them. If the enemy team literally plays perfectly and you have 5 inting teammates or 4 inting teammates, just brush off the loss and move on. Take the small things you can from it. Oh, I could have had better tempo. I could have killed this guy. I could have played this better. Just move on with your life. It's just one game in a pool of games, right? That's my best advice, especially from playing right now in low elo, right? Experiencing it firsthand. You just got to chill. Keep your agency. People will literally give you free kills. Should you help your teammates if they get caught, make bad plays? No. Like I just said, you need to understand, like, it helps if you understand uptime, downtime well. If it's uptime, you should try and farm near your team, right? Because you want to be able to be in proximity to either fight. If the fight is bad, you should not help your team. You should let them die and then maintain your agency by spending the time where they're dead farming your camps. That's how you will grow and not die with them. When you're dead, It's like, it's the worst thing possible. Just being dead, especially being dead for the sake of your teammates. That's not good. Yeah, double people. Yeah, it's good. I wasn't really paying attention too much, but hopefully this can become more of a regular thing. And yeah, when season resets, I'll probably just stream my Chow climb pretty casually. Oz City, are you in? I'm in Brisbane. But I've lived in everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I've lived Sydney and Melbourne. Easiest jungler to climb. Honestly, like, it depends on your, like, obviously there's going to be like the pick of the meta. Like right now it's like Neferi, Gwen. If you want my best advice, like, I mean, it depends on your style as well. I still think the style of farming is the best for climbing. It's consistent. It doesn't require you to have a massive knowledge base, because champions like Lee Sin, champions like Kindred, they require you not only to have mechanics, but they also require you to have a big knowledge of the game and abilities and all these things and whatever. You can do this playstyle I'm doing on literally every jungler. It's just not going to be as... you can't take it to the extent that I'm taking it. You can't take greeting to the extent I'm taking it on Lilia is compared to, like, I don't know, like something else, like Xin Zhao. Is Baron or Elder Dragon better late game? I would say Elder Dragon is better just because your people are like brain dead and they'll just fight anyway. But technically Baron is better because you can wait out Elder and you can just wave clear. The one you find most fun, that's not Lee or Nidalee. Yes, exactly. I mean, you can play them. It's just, it's not going to be as easy of a road. Yi main, you can play the exact... What I'm showcasing is the exact same playstyle for Master Yi. Master Yi is very, very important. You let this fight break out and then you clean up. Master Yi in the mid game is very important that you watch if people are going to int to catch side waves. Super important as Master Yi, because Master Yi is one of those champions that you can, you know, 1v1 people. What's that, my Twitch stream? I think I will start dual streaming, but for some reason when I dual stream right now, I lag. So I'm going to have to like upgrade my internet or something. It's like too much bandwidth. I have to figure that out. But yes, I will switch. I will not switch. I will stream to both eventually. I've never had that many honors. I'm sure you have. I didn't even get 4 honors. I only got 3. Crit Yi or on hit Yi. I think just do whatever Cenarius is doing. Look up Cenarius, do whatever he's doing. I'm not the Yi guy. Would you define Nocturne as free elo? Sorry, I missed this question. He's pretty good, especially if you're... I would recommend him if you're a low elo or you're new to the game. 100%. He really identifies that full clear, press ult, make a play, reset, full clear, press ult, make a play, reset, or greed. Yeah, so it's probably like crit if you're versing squishy team, and it's probably on hit if you're versing like a bunch of tanks. I would say on hit is probably something that you're going to be playing more, because it's going to be rare that you verse like 4 or 5 squishies. All right. That's it. I'll be back at next. I'll be back same time tomorrow, everybody. Is Diana good for silver and gold? Yes, she is. Same thing. Full clear, use ult, reset. Full clear, use ult, reset. Play your down times, play your up times. Keep 10 CS per minute. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you all for coming. See you tomorrow if you tune in. Bye.